Today is February 20th, 0088, episode 13, Eye of the Storm. It has been the better part of 2 weeks since last episode. And what you have all been doing is, while the Argama has been off trying to hunt Haman Khan and find and stop the asteroid axis, you have been defending the colony laser at Grips 2. Would someone like to roll for narrative points?
Nose goes.
Thanks for saying that in this non-visual location we have all congregated in. It's very helpful.
I got a timing question.
What?
Is Rosamia already dead?
I have rolled. We have got an 8.
All right.
Okay,
No,
cool.
9 actually.
Excellent.
It's because Clyde, the great and mighty
Love
Clyde.
10 billion narrative points.
Clyde is a body which produces narrative. Anyways, if I remember correctly, she should have either died a couple days ago or is about to die.
Damn, pour one out.
Granted,
Post the
I
song.
did have to scour over the wiki to get the dates of when stuff happened, so this isn't hard and fast. I would like everyone to roll me a 2d6 and type in the results in the channel.
Is this how we determine who dies?
No, you'll understand very shortly.
Okay.
UD6, you said?
Yep, it's just for luck. Patches has 5.
Where are we putting this?
Text channel, so I can look at it all at once. Because, I have bad scatterbrain. Clyde also has 5. Connie got a 2.
Is that an awakening point?
Oh, no.
But technically, this isn't a skill check. Lan's got a 12. Denji?
2d6, right?
Yes.
Right. The result is 7.
Connie, I'd like you to make me a attack check of your choice.
All right, tact and just any applicable skill?
No, attack.
Oh, okay.
Can be anything you'd like.
All right, let's go shot keen. We're aiming for 16. And that's 7.
And that's what?
A 7.
So how many successes?
We double check.
There's still the calculator and the cheat sheet if you need assistance.
Yep, 10 degrees of success.
So that's full damage. Connie, out of victory, you see the Hyzak in front of you blow the hell up. This is pretty normal because the Titan's fleet has been fighting you with the Axis fleet, so you are heavily outnumbered. Because you
I see we're cold open.
Yeah, since you rolled well on the luck check, I'm going to pull you first. Just for the sake of the audience, there are currently 6 Marisais and 6 Hyzaks to oppose you. Rose Otto and Bonky are off trying to headhunt a Axis command ship right now, so they're not in your direct area, so they're mechanically on the field.
All right. Well, I'm just going to start getting off the Hyzaks. I'm going to use both of my actions. So first one, I'm going to do a funnel attack against the first Marisai.
First Marseille, it is going to try to dodge. Yep. Please make me a shot tact.
Shot count. You good?
No, I just dropped my dice. Had to
It is
crawl.
9, 8 degrees of success.
Can you say that again?
9, 8 degrees of success.
You see the Marseille dodge out of the way. Would you like to shoot it again?
Mm. Now I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna move on to another target.
Already. What would you like
This
to
one I'm
attack?
going to hit. Going to attack the second Marseille.
Already. It will attempt to dodge. Are you using your second action to do this?
Yes. Give me 1
Please,
second.
please make me a shoot tact. Oh. Oh my.
That is 5 and 2 1s and a 3, so that is another awakening point. I'm now at 7 awakening points.
How many successes did you get?
12.
12. Please calculate for 16 damage. 16 successes, I mean. So how much damage would that do?
Did do full damage, so 6, 7, so that'd be 13.
13. Let's see. 13 minus 5. I rolled a critical failure on the second Marseille. What you see happen is, as you're firing into it, it's like it goes next to one of its buddies to probably talk to a commander or something. And then when you shoot it, it blows up, destroying the Marseille it was talking with. Add 2 victories. Because, I rolled a critical failure. What would you like to pass to?
So Connie is now a 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 9 times ace. I'm going to pass it to our glorious leader, Lan, so he can pull off a team action maneuver. And that will take up enough screen time so I can do my job.
Bro's trying to tell me what to do on my turn.
Lance, command us to perform a team action maneuver.
Yeah, right. Like, what am I, the team action maneuver machine go, man?
Please,
that
lands,
really,
give us bonus points.
you could also just give them an order bonus instead. That's also an option. Because, if you look at the numbers here, even after destroying 2 units, you're still horribly outnumbered.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm very used to it. Is there ever been a time where we're not like?
Yeah, this is
No,
fairly
there
normal
isn't,
for
because
us.
being outnumbered and killing a mass of enemies is based.
Okay, thanks, Ann.
Yeah,
yeah.
basically.
Lands gets his Zeta Gundam, the Zeta Plus, back under control, and he's flying around. He's not transformed at the moment, I'm gonna say. Kind of looks over the situation, and he will over the comms radio to the other. All right, everyone, let's do this sharp and snappy style, eh? Okay. Clyde, I'm going in for the Marisize. Oh,
Oh,
what just happened?
was that me?
Huh?
I think I disconnected for a second.
They got it.
I had a disconnect sound.
All right,
Internet.
thanks, Minovsky Particles.
I think it's just Discord, maybe. I'm also getting it.
Yeah, I see it. Discord shitting out slightly. We might want to pause for a second, go, Bob.
Da, 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 da.
is freaking out.
Of all days for the internet.
Okay, I can't hear any of you fuckers.
I can hear you. Barely.
Yeah. Symbol. I think you're just
I did not catch a word of that.
You gotta
You
be
are
kidding
breaking
me.
up horribly. You gotta be kidding me.
We yapped for like 15 minutes before this.
I can hear everybody fine now.
My connection's back.
Man, my ping's back to normal. Oh, not anymore.
Oh, I'm getting it just fine. I don't know what was up with that.
I think Discord shat the bed.
At like the worst time too.
I know, right?
always have a second VC channel because sometimes the channel just fucking lags the fuck out, and if you switch to a different channel, it fixes it. So all of our connections should be stabilizing now. If you look at your connection.
I love that
Yep.
I just learned the fact that I, as owner of the server, can just move people down to different channels. I will never
Yeah,
abuse
That
this
was
power.
awesome.
Yeah, no, you didn't know about that?
No. I don't have
Yeah,
enough friends
so
to know about that.
Fair enough. So this is why basically what happens is Discord occasionally just throttles the service of a particular voice channel. I don't know why. And so the way you fix it is you literally just move to another channel in the Discord.
Anyways,
But we didn't have a second channel, so that took a bit.
back to work, comrades.
Alrighty.
So,
Lane's
Lance,
going to continue giving his orders, and he's going to say, Clyde, you're going to take Ann and focus down that Hyzak team. Patch, I'm relying on you to deal with the menace. I'll go down on the final Hyzak team and try to get around him.
I'll take care of it.
Yes, sir.
All right. And as Lance moves around, he's going to fire off a snapshot at the first Marasai that Connie shot at just to finish it off before. And then he's going to essentially maneuver around and try to light up the other group of, like that last group of trailing Hyzaks with his skirt beam guns and his arm MS grenades because he doesn't really think they're going to be that much of a threat. So he's just going for overwhelming firepower. And he's not closing into melee yet.
alrighty. Are you trying? Was that order from earlier? Was that a team action maneuver or?
Yes, that was a team action maneuver.
Please roll me leadership keen.
All right, that is a 6 under 11, so that is 6 successes.
2 additional units may move. When accounting for your enemy's counter roll. Who would you like them to be, Lance?
I'll say Clyde and Ann, just because he ordered them to move together, so that makes sense. It wouldn't make sense for one of them to be lagging behind.
Alrighty. They'll go after you. Lance, your action. You wanted to shoot the Marsai.
Yeah, the first Marasai that Connie shot at before he moves around and opens fire on the other.
Alrighty, please do so. This is a snapshot, right?
Yeah, I would say so. If you agree with
Please
that.
make this at a -2 then.
Okay, with a -2, that is 6 successes.
6 successes.
And this is with the ECAP beam rifle.
11 minus 5. I am going to roll for a mission kill. That's a kill out of victory. You move forward as you blast apart the Hyzak's legs, and it sputters out of control and away from the battlefield. Would you like to use this current action to attack those Hyzaks, or
Yeah, I'm going to be saving my second action.
Alrighty then, please make me another snapshot. Are you shooting the ones with the shields or without?
Without shields. I sent Patch to go deal with the ones with shields, I believe.
Alrighty. Then make this check at a -1. -3. My bad. Nimble 1, -2 because of your extra check.
7 successes for the beam skirt guns. As it
And-
just twists around and lights them.
And let me roll for my move check. How many successes did you say you got?
That was 7 successes.
So the effect of 3.
And it was with the skirt beam gun.
Skirt beam guns. So that's 7 on the first one. Which to the fourth Hyzak gets rid of the armor. And then, you hit it the first time. And then, the second beam hits it, then it, blows the hell up. At a victory. And
Alrighty.
I believe you wanted to, barrage something?
Yeah, I was basically he was firing when he fired his skirt beam guns. He also whipped up his arm grenade launcher to just rip into these guys as well if they survived the attacks from the skirt beam.
Ordnance snapshot at a -5.
Sounds good.
This another Hyzak, it's listed your target, is gonna try to shoot you back.
I'm going to use one of our narrative points to add a +2 before I roll to this. So
Very
that'll
well
bring
then.
it to a negative. Okay, so that is that is 3 successes with the arm grenade launcher.
Arm grenade launcher, so that's gets rid of its armor, brings it down to 2. 2 frame. It survives a mission kill. As you smack into it, and it staggers back. I shall turn the declared earn this over to Clyde. What would you like to do?
I guess I'm gonna charge at the first Hyzak. And then after that do suppressive on whatever's next in the order.
Alrighty. The first and second Hyzak are going to try to open up on you as you move forward. Please make your move check. Remember, because you have high mobility, you roll twice. Yes. Pick best.
All right. 5 successes on the move check.
You fly forward as these Hyzaks are opening up with their machine guns. And they can't seem to land a solid blow on you because you're moving so fast. Because this is, even if it's a toned down Zeta, it's still a Zeta. And you get right on top of the first Hyzak. Please make me a melee attack at a +3.
All right, 6 successes.
Six successes. So that's 10 damage. Which...
Wouldn't it be 11? Because I have the beam bayonet.
Yes, of course. So, let's see. So 11 damage. -8 because of the shield. So you basically, as you get onto this Hyzak, you basically slice the arm off of it. It tries opening up. The Hyzak next to you tries to move in, firing its Vulcans as it charges you with its beam saber out, and can't seem to manage to land a hit on you. And it takes a swipe at you and misses. Would you like to react in any way?
Maybe in a second, but can I do my suppression for whatever's next in the thing?
Sure.
All right. So would this be with a -4?
Yes.
I guess it'd be -3 because there's the +1, right?
From?
Suppressing fire +1 modifier.
Plus, you're also close. You have a short range weapon, right?
Yeah, I was gonna use the skirt beam
So it
guns.
should be -1. Then.
Okay, so -4 in total, right?
Uh-huh.
All right. All right, so 6 successes on the suppression.
6 successes. Let's just say that's the third Hyzak. The third Hyzak did attack you. Would you like to use your reaction to attack back at all?
Sure.
Alrighty, please do so.
I guess I'll make a shoot check.
Mm-hmm.
That's just flat, right?
Yep.
All right, 6 successes.
6 successes. Let's see. 6. And you shot back, right?
Yeah.
Let's see. Third. So 11 damage -8 from the shield. You blast away an arm and a shield again as it comes upon you as you move away a little bit and just blast the ever-loving shit out of this Hyzak. Anne,
Yes.
what would you like to do?
Kill people.
Yeah, I assume that, but more specifically.
Yeah, more specifically, Anne will open fire at. Okay, first of all, I have to ask: Are the Hyzaks all grouped up together?
Pretty much, they've been in groups of 3. They're moving as a team right now.
All right. Let's see how many attacks I can squeeze into one turn. Refresh my memory. Does this system also have the only use a weapon once per turn limit?
Nope. That's you can theoretically keep pulling the trigger as many times as you'd like. How effective that would
Cool.
be is dubious at the best of times. Because you'll eventually run into the -6x cap on your
Cool.
check.
Anne is going to pick the second. Let's see. Anne is going to open fire with her beam rifle, then charge with the charge the Hyzaks with the beam saber,
I'll
and
say.
then start swinging at every Hyzak she can reach.
Alrighty. Let's just say for the sake of simplicity, because I doubt it will survive. You're gonna shoot the third Hyzak first. And when you do your melee, you'll start on the first because it's the weakest, because I assume that's what you would do. And then you'll
Yep.
move on to the second.
Yep, that's about what I had intended.
Please make me a shoot check at a -1.
Sick.
You have 2
Well,
reactions. You can make this attack aim if you'd like. That is an option. You also have 8 narrative points to give yourself +2 modifiers as well.
All right. Let's see. I don't want to save a couple narrative points, so let's just make this one a raw attack at first.
Alrighty.
Okay, that is a 10 on that. -1. 10. 5 successes to shoot.
5 successes. That's more than enough damage, I suppose. Add another victory as the Hyzak, blows up as in this massive fur ball. Please make me a move check at a -2. As you've blown one of them up. Their 2 compatriots, turn from looking at Clyde towards you as the new threat.
I would like to spend a narrative point on this move check.
Very well then. Now I believe that should make it at a flat.
14, brilliant. I would. Yeah, let's roll it. That is 4 successes, I think.
Please make your melee attack at a +1 of your choice.
I would like to. Can I use a reaction on this?
To make it aimed, yes.
I would like to do that.
Would you like to spend 1 reaction or both of your reactions?
1.
Because it's +2 per reaction.
Yeah, I will spend 1 reaction.
Very well then. That should bring you up to what? A +3, I believe.
All right. Let's see.
Because it's -3 because of your target's nimble. And the extra skill check. But you rolled 4 on the move check, so it's a +1 normally. You used your reaction to make an aim, so yes, it's a +3.
All right, that is a 50. That is a 15 to roll under. And 5. And 6 successes, I believe. Let me double check that. That's 6 successes.
I believe 6 successes should be more than enough to kill this Isaac. So I'm not going to bother doing calculations. You just kill it. Add another victory. And what you see happen is, as you go, same with you, Clyde, and Lands, and Patch, you all then see one of the Marasites break off from its group, and you turn to the second Isaac. It's right next to you, and then this Marasite, the 4th Marasite, comes barreling at you in a charge. What would you like to do?
I would like to shoot at this idiot with the second reaction that I saved expressly for this purpose.
Very well then. Remember, because you are a new type, you use your reaction bonus, which is labeled in your character sheet.
+3.
And please make me a shoot check at a -2.
I would like to spend a narrative point to make this flat.
Very well done.
All right.
So it's
I will shoot.
your +3.
I will
then you take 2 away from your target's nimble, so it's a +1 naturally, so you're back up to a +3.
Wait, a +3 total?
Remember, because you have your reaction bonus. That's what you said.
All right. So shoot +3?
Yep.
Oh wow, that's horrific. That's a threshold of 17.
Wait, that's great though.
That is horrifically good. That is, let's see, a roll of 8. So does a 10 shoot? Does a 10 just kill this idiot? Or let me? What are the numbers on?
You get your max damage of 10 because your beam rifle is only so good.
Oh, this Looking at the Marasai health, this looks like it kills.
Nope.
Barely alive.
Yep, you bring it down to 3 frame, which is more than enough to complete this charge. It comes upon you. Would anyone like to intervene in this moment?
Where am I in relation to this?
Basically, everyone else is basically charged right up, and you're back with the Lambda.
Okay. Could I because I'm not sure, could I like launch one of my incomes and have it get some shots off on this Marasai? Would it be close enough for me to do that?
Yes, because of the danger close quality, though, I would add an additional -2 on top of the target's nimble.
Upsetting.
Yes.
Can a narrative point make that go away if I ask nicely?
Yes.
I know we're using all of them. I have a feeling this will have consequences later.
Would you like to spend that narrative point to make it just a -2?
Sure.
Please,
Otherwise, it's a -4. So
please
that would
roll me Keen, Investigate, Systems, Pressure.
let me add all those numbers up. Okay. Plus investigate. It's 2. My systems is any negative or just 10?
I believe, yeah, so Nimble 2 is from your target, plus
Okay.
plus another -2 because of your danger close with Anne, and use a narrative point to bring that back to a -2.
Do I get my reaction bonus?
Whatever it
Because
is.
I'm using reaction? Okay, that's a 1. So then that's an 11. Okay. That's not terrible. What is that? 4, 5, okay. A 7.
Out of what? How many successes?
6, 7 successes on the threshold of 11.
You know, and as you see this Marsai come at you, as you know, you blast it once. As you know, it comes out of the smoke, scratched up. It's still coming at you. Basically holding one hand high up on the beam saber right next to where it's being emitted, and the other hand on the barrel of the rifle of this Fetadine rifle is on the opposite end, and the beam saber is coming out. It comes at you, and as it's about to complete the swing, its top arm gets blown off, and then it takes a shot right to the chest, blowing it up. Patch, add a victory.
Good shot, Patch.
I got your back, don't worry. And he does like a little thumbs up over the comm video.
And as the last one to go, who would you like to pass to?
Isaac. Wait, did the Marasai interfere in my attempt to kill the last Isaac?
It would be at a -6, I believe. You can attempt,
Um,
but you would probably waste ammo, all things told.
Fortunately, beam sabers do not have ammo.
That's another good point.
It is at a -6. I will attempt this anyway.
Alrighty, please make me a melee poise per the cheat sheet.
How many narrative points do we
5.
have?
You got 5.
Oh god, we gotta start not burning through these.
Cool.
You're just making the other half of this much worse.
Yeah, I was about to say. We're being
Cool.
rather cavalier with the Destiny donuts today.
I gotta get
Ben
some crits.
Cavalier sounds like a Gundam name.
That is a threshold of 12 minus 6. let's see. If I don't spend an, let's see. Wait, did I say spend the narrative point?
Yes, you
I
did.
forgot. I did. So that's a threshold of 8 and a result of 7. 2 successes.
2 successes. It takes it on the shield. And otherwise, you don't kill it as you come close to this thing. And who would you like to pass to?
How bad is this guy panicking?
Would you like to use that for your special action?
I would. Oh, I can scream in his face?
Yep. It's like scream in his face, do transformation, do anything regarding leadership, orders, team action maneuver.
Cool. Cool. Anne is going to. Let's see. Give me a second.
Yep, these are all listed as
this,
special actions if you'd like to
as
review.
this idiot comes on contact comms, Anne is going to come on screen, smiling at the person she just tried to kill. And then she's going to yell at them to die.
Please roll me Wrath Intimidation at a +2.
3 intimidation. It's 5, 7. That is 2 successes, I believe.
2 successes. The effect is the second Hyzak's next check is done in a -1. So, this Hyzak seems slightly shaken. As you see it like break off from your charge after you slice away the shield. It's trying to make some distance very hurriedly. And who would you like to pass to?
Die in a very gleeful way, I should clarify. Let's see, who do we pass to? Who wants to be up next? Well, it's not really much of a question. Patch is the only option here, it looks like.
No, it's you must pick an enemy.
Alright, an enemy. Give that second Hyzak a shot.
The second Hyzak is going to try to stab you back. Would anyone like to intervene on this attack, as Anne doesn't have any reactions?
Connie can.
All right, how would you like to intervene? It's right next to Anne, so this would be danger close, unless you want to get interesting with it.
First, send out the reflector bits and just blow. Or actually, no, funnels.
Blow this
I can
dumbass
just
away.
send a funnel to blow off his arm. Just take off his arm. It's that easy.
Oh, specifically take off his arm? Is that mechanical, or is that just narrative flavoring?
Narrative flavor. There's too many hostiles to worry about saving every single one of them.
All right, I just wanted to double check.
Why would you want to save any of them?
They are horrible space fascists.
I hate horrible space fascists. That's my least favorite kind of fascists.
Alright, Lance. Alright. This had an effect on Anne, I should remember. Lance said that they're gonna something that I'm having a hard time remembering.
I feel like this is a very in-character conversation right now.
No, Anne would
All right.
remember. I'm having the trouble remembering.
What would you like me to roll for my funnel attack?
I would like you to roll Keen, Investigate, Systems. You could make this tact if you want to stay at a standstill, so you can get your sniper bonus. Would you like to?
Yes.
Pressure +2 because of sniper, -1 because of your target's nimble, so that's a +1 in total. Then whatever your reaction bonus is on top of that. So +1, then your reaction bonus.
Which is a 3. Okay.
So it's a total of +4.
Which is 6. Systems is 5. It's 11. Plus 4 is 15. All right, time to roll. And that is a 9. So 7 degrees of success.
Yep, and that is a kill. Oh. And you see
Yeah.
you see Connie's funnels smack into this Hyzak, and then you start to see it glow. Please make me a move check. Same with you, Clyde.
Oh,
As you know, this Hyzak's about to go critical.
I'm glad I
That
can
is
roll
a
these
move of
twice.
14. I would like to.
This is at no negative modifiers, just straight rolls.
Oh, that's a 9 against 14. 6 successes.
Clyde.
2 successes.
It's enough as you move away as this Hyzak blows up. Connie out of victory.
epic.
You get a bit too excited, Connie?
Just the heat of the moment.
And on that, Connie, you see one of the Hyzaks start to open up on you. What would you like to do? As you know, it moves closer.
I still have a reaction left, right?
Yes, I believe you do. Yep.
Blow that feller's head smooth off.
Please make me a shoot check. It a -1.
All right, so my reaction brings that to 2 plus 2. So that's 19. And that is an 11 over 19. So that is 9 degrees of success.
9 degrees of success. I believe that's enough to blow this Hyzak well far away. I'm going to spend 2 narrative points.
Lovely.
Because you chose to stand there and not move out of the way, the rounds hit you anyways. You take 9 damage, bringing you down to 3 frame, yes?
Ah, shit. Do you have a shield?
Nope.
No.
You don't have a shield?
Nothing.
This is a high mobility machine. Shields
it
just
isn't.
slow me
High
down.
mobility standing still, brother.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
High
yeah,
mobility
yeah.
and still.
Well, I mean, it's space, so still is relative, right?
Okay,
No.
Yeah,
we
but
don't
this
need
is
the rocket
Gundam.
science.
Yeah, but this is Gundam.
This is Gundam.
Yeah, but-
Everything explodes here, and we all smoke in spaceships.
And I get really fucking mad about it. God damn it.
Yeah, Gundam is not reality. This is all just one big metaphor you see.
It's a metaphor for how cool cyber
We're not
newtypes
actually in
are.
space, you see. We're in the bulge.
Be right back. I'm going to calculate an approximate velocity vector to punch you in the face.
Wow, okay, I see how.
Connie, please, on your character sheet, mark that you have a standing negative of 2 on all of your MS checks. You can click that.
Oof.
This is all a bad dream.
I see God's grudge against Connie is coming into full play.
And you're never
Yeah.
waking up.
It brought you back 2
Yes,
narrative
this
points, though.
whole
Yeah, I'll
this
take
whole
it.
fucking this whole thing is just Connie Torment Simulator. We're just living in it, I guess.
Patch, because you're the only one I can pass to,
Hi.
I'm passing it to you.
Okay. So yeah.
Yeah, just to remind you. So, there's Hyzaks, around the same area Anne and Clyde are. You're back with Connie, and who's just been hit by
Okay.
a Hyzak who blew up. And there's another Hyzak sort of like hanging around that's heavily damaged. Who do you want to target? What do you want to do?
All right. Well, my order was to take care of the Marasize, I believe, right?
I believe so, yes.
Okay. So that being said, I am going to charge in towards the Marasize with my beam rifle drawn, and I'm just going to sort of like open fire on the pair while I'm closing in. And then like when I get close enough, I'll take out the beam saber and do some stabbing. If I haven't blown them away by my approach, I don't think I will, but cut into them with the beam saber a bit, and then
I'm ready.
I would like to fire off some shots at that other Hyzak, but that might be trying to do too much.
I would say that's a little too much. If only
Yeah, well,
for wasting ammo. Because
I'm
you're
a
going to be
bit
in a
occupied
-6
with
fight
the
plane.
Marasize. Yeah. Even if I use the incoms, it's just a bit. I'll save that for a reaction.
F6.
All right, let's go.
So, please make me a snapshot at a -2.
Alrighty. My snapshot is 12, so at a -2, that would be a 10. But I have. Is that where the action bonus comes into play?
Yep.
So that would be an 11. Well, not as bad. Okay. That wasn't my main attack, so that's all right. All right, that is a 11. That is a 5. So it's 7 successes again.
7 successes?
Yes.
Excellent, because I got exactly 7 successes on my dodge check as well.
I win tiebreakers because I have lucky.
So that's your snapshot, right?
Yes.
So you blast away the Marasize basically shoulder shield armor. And please make me a move check at a -2.
Alrighty. Do I still get reaction bonus or action bonus on that, or is that only
Yes,
once?
yes, that's always standing. On any time you
Okay,
do an
cool.
action, you get it.
All right. So then -2, my move check is a 14. -2 would be a 13. Oh no, it would be a 13 after I apply my. Yeah. I'm talking to myself. Okay.
But better to hear your thought process at the very least.
Exactly. No, it was not a 3. What the fuck am I talking about? 11 successes on my move check.
11 successes. As you move forward, you see the other Marasai sort of open up with a Fenadine rifle as, one beam flies past you as you're shaking in your cockpit. Another beam flies past you. And then you're on the 5th Marasai. Please make me a melee attack at a...
Cool.
Well, how many successes did you say you got in your move check?
11.
11. At a +6.
I was about to say I get an extra +1 from Duelist, but it caps out at +6, doesn't it?
Yeah, just making sure I got this right. So I got 4 successes on mine, minus your 11. That's 7.
Mm-hmm.
Then we account for extra check, which would be a -4. So that brings it down to 3. So then another +1. So that's actually a +4. My bad.
And then do I have
Then your
my action bonus
Yes,
on
your
my
action.
Duelist?
So it's a plus. Yes, then that brings it back up to +6.
Cool. I love it when the numbers get big. Okay. So that's a 13 plus 6.
19.
It's a 19. I'm so good at stab, guys.
Welcome to the Literally Can't Fail Club.
Yeah, I kept forgetting that, like,
you can always roll critical failure.
Yeah, I didn't though, which was cool. Okay,
Same
hold
club.
on, let me check that.
Fun fact, Lisa is
12
in that club.
successes.
That's a kill. At a victory, as you know, how do you dispatch the 5th Marasai?
I'd say just, like no nonsense, just a very clean, he's on it and just like a very clean strike, diagonally. Sort of maybe, to like sever legs from torso.
what you see happen on this Marsai is, it does in a very human way. It lift its hands up as a shield, as if its hand could stop your beam. As you cut right through it, slicing it in half, and you just keep moving forward as it blows up behind you. Who would you like to pass to, Patch? Unless Lands would like to spend his weight to act right now.
Yeah, Lance will spend his weight to act now that everyone's gone and done what he needed to do. He basically quickly snaps up his ECAP beam rifle, and while drifting around and moving around, because he's been maneuvering this entire time as part of his weight to act to see when the opportunity opens up, and he's going to go to quickly snipe the Marasai Patch hit before with his ECAP beam rifle, then twist the waists of the mobile suit around and fire the skirt beam guns at the remaining Hyzak to try to finish them all.
Alrighty. The 6th Marasai is at a -2 to be attacked. And since this is a snapshot, you don't get the bonus of sniper, so please make your snapshot at a -2.
All right, that is a 11 under 13 for 3 successes with the ECAP.
3 successes, so that's 6 plus 2, 8. That's 5. You bring it down to 1 armor, taking away its the advantage of its shield. And you turn to the 5th Hyzak. Please make me a keen shoot. As you moved forward, you snapped up at the Marsai, and you just sort of let your momentum keep you moving in the same direction as you turn to this 5th Hyzak and start blasting it with the beam's skirt guns as they turn up from
4
your hip.
successes.
4 successes. That's enough because you only needed the 1. Add another victory. And the 6th Marsai is the last one to go, is the only one you can give the turn to, so I'll just make it act. And it, goes to charge at you, Lands. What would you like to do?
Lands will go for a... all right, everyone. Shall we play the Lands minigame of what will Lands do when he sees someone charging?
Kill him!
Sound your charge.
Violence.
Death! Death!
All right, yeah. Lands will activate his beam saber and just go to meet the charge and beam saber clash with this.
Alrighty, please make
We
me
gotta do the
a
cool thing here. God.
move
We gotta
check
do the cool.
with your reaction bonus.
All right, that is a 2, a 6, and a 2. So that is 10 total under... What will be the reaction bonus?
It should be in your character sheet. It's +1 for every precog after the first. And
Okay.
your biosensor gives you an additional +1 in reactions.
Okay. So just +2, essentially.
Yep. Because I don't memorize everyone's new type ranks off the top of my head. That sounds like a lot of work.
10 successes
10 successes.
on the move check. As the Zeta Plus does what Lands always has it does, and you just see its thrusters start burning.
Alrighty, so that should be enough. And you said 10 successes on the move.
Mm-hmm.
So 10 minus 4. Please make your melee attack of your choice at a +6. Just to let you know, I did the same already before I asked you what to do, just because I know I was going to charge. And I got 8 successes on my attack. Would you like to spend an error to point at all?
No, I got 13 successes on mine.
13, 8 minus
Jeez.
13, 5. Should be enough successes. Ooh. Lands, as you know, you come onto this Marsai, and you like in a movie, you both make one swing at each other before you both pass, and then this Marsai starts to glow white. And your computer yells at you that there's an imminent critical detonation about to happen. Please make me an additional move check.
This moment goes in the little dark age edit.
Awakening point. So that is
Hell
a
yeah.
Yep, it was a awakening point, and it was 5 successes under 17. Sorry, a 5 under 17 for 13 successes. As Lance just jets away quick.
Oh, this definitely goes in the TikTok edit.
So that's another victory.
You cannot say that when we're in the middle of the game.
TikTok isn't real. Go away.
What's TikTok? I only know
Exactly.
radio.
No, like the people who watch this show years after it releases will be making edits of Lands.
For everyone's perspective, by the way, Lands is only 5 victories behind Connie.
I'm a 4x ace now. Cool for
I'm looking
me.
forward to Lands versus Connie.
Never gonna happen. So.
You know, there's a slight respite in the battle as you try to get your bearings on your team lands. You see Connie and Alanda have gotten hit pretty bad. You see like it's like one of its like shoulder armor pieces has been essentially blown clean off. And that's where the binder was.
You alive, Connie?
Barely.
You're getting slow, old man.
We all get slow with age.
No, I
He's
don't think so.
grumbling over the mic.
Hunt's still in her prime.
She is.
From Lance's perspective. But it's good that you're still alive. Come on, let's get you back to base so that you can recover.
This battle ain't over.
That's why Lance is just gonna be kicking Connie's mobile suit out of the AO, essentially.
No, actually,
siree.
you have no reserves.
That's fine.
You're out there until you come here back. It's just your immediate area lacks enemies.
Well, I suppose the rest of us can continue the hunt. You probably shouldn't go lose a lamb to Connie. You should RT.
I'm staying.
That wasn't a request.
Pancake, would you like Connie to request lands reconsiders?
Yes. Lands. Just because I can't fight in the front lines doesn't mean you can't use my and my suit's abilities. After all, I am a sniper. Just keep me towards the back line. Keep them off of me. I can do the rest.
You're really bad at the following order part of being in the military.
Yes.
Clyde, thoughts?
I'd rather him not be on the field, but I don't think he's going to listen to them, both of us anyway.
Well, if he doesn't listen, he's technically insubordinate.
If I may, sir, it is just giving us a very obvious weak spot.
Well, looks like in classic Karaba standards, democracy rules. Sorry, old timer. You're RTB. Get out of here. Preserve the Lambda. Get back out here when you're refit and rearm.
I'm going to spend a narrative point. You all get a fuzzy transmission from the Fitzroy. You see Naz, and he says, "First team, status."
The sector is clear, sir. The Lambda's pretty banged up. We're sending it back to base.
What? We're shorthanded as it is. Can it still fight?
Not effectively, sir. It's the readouts are saying it's pretty much crippled.
With all due respect, sir, it's hard to act on the offensive and have to play defense for a mobile suit that's vulnerable.
I leave this to your judgment, Lands. And we're going to need you in E-Field next. Axis is making a push. The Nemo defense there is completely collapsed.
Understood, sir. We're heading there immediately. Constantine, return to base. This isn't a suggestion. That's an order. Go. Everyone else on me. We're going.
Yes, sir.
And I shall remove the lambda from the rest of this combat encounter. Connie, how are you
Yes,
feeling about all this?
a little bit annoyed.
Ooh.
That's minus infinity points to the lands tracker for you.
God forbid he shows this a little bit of spirit of Elan.
I see. Philippe's ghost is haunting the narrative right now. Again, I
Oh,
understand.
God damn it.
No, that's just Spirit of France, which we all love.
Get out of here,
There's no difference.
France.
There
This
is
is
no difference,
space.
Calmon.
Philippe was France in earthly mortal vessel. His death is what ruined the timeline and prevented us from getting the glorious France-aligned federation that would have sold everything.
Okay, Gieran's greed.
All right,
We could have
That
had
car bomb cut us off with a good ending.
Yeah,
besides,
instead of having the
sidebar.
Axis drop, we could have had Axis as part of. We could have had the Axis Metropole.
Oh, so
Oh my
real,
God.
actually. But sidebar, also, I'm personally of the opinion that it's far more interesting to take the ace pilot out of the fight and make
Yeah.
him sit at home and wonder what's going to happen to him.
I see you want to put Connie in the Torment Nexus. I approve.
Alrighty then. So,
Also
Connie,
saving him from God. I've foiled God's plan.
yeah, the land only had 3 frames, so like it's
You know for a fact to go mine that the fandom would be like, why did Lance do that? Meanwhile, Lance staring at like the lambda literally 3 seconds from exploding.
Yeah.
you're
No
not
matter
gonna
what
feed
happens,
Gundams to the Zeeks.
Yeah,
And I mean, like, Patch's opinion on it is like, yeah, you can use the funnels, but that means we all have to play defense for a crippled mobile suit.
I have never seen the squad so democratically united in a decision before as of
Actually, I have a question about that. It seems the
Yeah, it's-
entire team seemed to support you in your decision, Lance. How are you feeling about that?
Very good, very good. Lance is riding high. In fact, you know, this day can't get better from Lance's perspective right now.
Oh,
Oh
God.
no, you shouldn't say
Are
things
we
like that.
are we kicking off the death flag contest?
You go mine. I take away one toy from you, God, and then I give you another.
You all get
Alright,
moving.
everybody, get your death flags in now.
yeah, we can't feed Gundams to Xeon. That's the Titans' job.
So, Clyde, since you've been quiet, as you're all moving towards E Field. How are you feeling?
If
All
this
right.
is,
Nothing's gone super wrong so far. Connie's just out of the field. It's not too bad so far.
if this is the Battle of Grips, I think that means Rosamia is dead by now.
And who the fuck are you talking about?
No, that was me, not Anne.
Good.
No, I'm just imagining Anne says, "I wonder if Rosamia's alive."
Yeah, sure, why not? Anne just mumbles. Yeah, Anne has seen her. She's a hometown hero. Anne just wonders where Rosamia lived.
I think that's good for Anne's thoughts on this. Just thinking about old friends and such.
Maybe August would know. She'll ask him next time she sees him.
What's this Patch feeling?
Patch is feeling very confident. I mean, yeah, they're overwhelmed and they're surrounded and they're outnumbered, but I mean, really, when have they not been outnumbered? They've been kind of playing, underdogs this entire fight, and they've been coming out on top. So and it seems like everyone is working well together. I mean, yeah, Connie's out of the fight, but we can handle it. Lance can handle it.
Actually,
I like that switch in the tiers. We can handle it till Lance can handle it.
a funny thing about that, Patch,
Yeah.
because I didn't mention this because I don't want to spoil too much. But
Oh, God.
actually, the Fitzroy's MS complement has been reduced to you and Rosanato.
Great. Well, we can handle it.
Yeah, you left this. The Fitzroy left Earth with 12 mobile suits, and it's down to what, 7?
I mean, this is still not as bad as Gibraltar.
Yeah, this is not the worst it could be. We've made it this far, you know?
The thing is, it looks like the Axis and Titans are not going to let up. It's only going to get harder from here on out.
Well, that's all right. We'll just have to push back harder with everything we have.
I
Yeah.
like that attitude.
Exactly.
You come upon 6 Gaza Seas.
Cool. I
It's
love
the
it
new
here.
models again, everyone. Be aware.
And you see them like starting to like make a straight beeline for the colony laser.
Can I narratively say Lands is transformed at this point during our transition?
Sure, that makes sense.
Okay. Then Lands is going to basically signal for everyone, we're not letting those ones get to the colony laser either. These guys just don't quit. I like it. All right, pursuit vectors. There's 6 of them, 4 of us. That means each of you is going to have to take 2. I'm
Fine
going to
with
be
me.
lazy. I'll only take 1. Lands jokes over the comms and then starts burning after them.
If you're only taking one, then give me your second.
Well, that's the plan, Anne.
I'm gonna open up this turn with Clyde. What would you like to do?
Oh boy.
He fears the team action maneuvers and leadership mode.
Clyde as an officer can also do a team action maneuver. He just can't do it to affect you, Lands.
I don't know how to use one. So.
Oh, would you like to find
Cool,
out?
this can be the
It's
tutorial.
pretty simple.
Sure.
Mid-season tutorial.
You see, the way it works is you make some sort of leadership check, depending upon what you say. And usually this is a 2d6. Sometimes, if there's Minovsky, like particles or like great distances involved, I'll ask for a mobile suit stat to make it a 3d6. But in this case, it would be a 2d6. And then you roll whatever the check I asked for is, usually involving leadership and some attribute, depending upon how you describe your action. And this is an opposed roll by the enemy's leadership.
Huh.
And you roll your successes, I roll mine, and I subtract mine from yours like a normal opposed check. Afterwards, for every 2 successes you get, that many additional units may also activate. So say you got 1 success, that means 1 additional unit after you could activate. If you got 3, that's 2 additional units. If you had 5 successes, that's 3 additional units, so on and so forth. For every gradation of 2 that you pass. So would you like to attempt a team action maneuver? You can also do an order bonus, which is, make the same check, but it's just a plus modifier to their next check if they choose to follow.
All right. So how do I do the bonus? Bonus is 1. Is the bonus thing?
It's just basically tell them to go do something. I'll make you roll a check, see how that goes, and it's then the modifier based upon that.
But I can also give them a negative modifier if I screw up, right?
Yes.
We believe in you. It's okay. You can do it. We've got narrative
I will
points.
also just point out, if you don't give orders when it comes to me, I can just give orders as well.
Yeah.
If
Because you're
So
both
if you are-
officers.
you are worried about hitting people with negative penalties, if you hold off, leadership is actually Lance's best skill.
I see he's a goalist.
I'll leave it to Lands. I don't trust myself that much. I don't trust these dice that much right now.
Alrighty, who do you want to target?
I'll go I guess I'll charge the first one, doing a called shot for its gun arm, and then hmm. So does the charge affect just the check after it, or like all checks after it?
Just the check after it.
Okay.
So please make me a move check then.
Okay, so yeah, I'll do a charge melee, and I guess I'll try and hit the second. I guess I'll hit the first guys I see again if it doesn't go down, or I'll go for the second if it does. All right, move check.
Alrighty, the Galaxy is going to try to evade you on you, so you can't complete the charge.
Do, 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 do,
I got 4 successes on the move.
Alrighty, and because I got 1 success on mine, let's see. -4 because of your target's nimble and the extra check modifier, +3. Make your melee attack at a -1. Unless you said you were making this a called shot, right? So you don't kill him.
Called shots. That'd be -2.
Another -2. That's -3 in total.
I mean -1 because called shots are only -1, right?
-2, unless you're doing this in melee, in which case it is a -1.
Yeah, it was a melee.
Okay, then a -2 in grand total.
Okay. All right, so 5 successes.
5 successes. And you were trying to take out its gun arm, right?
Yep.
Alrighty. And you successfully do so. And it's, disarmed. But it's not dead.
Okay, so I guess I'll go for another melee check.
Let's see. 2 negative checks, which makes it -4. Plus your target's nimble. -6.
Can I make it a called shot again to go for the other, or well, go for the head?
Sure. Well, yeah, it still
Alright.
stays a -6.
Okay. All right, 5 failures.
You swing at it a second time as it moves out of the way. Clyde, who would you like to pass to? It can be anybody.
Lands.
I'd
Oh.
now go ahead, do lands.
What do lands?
All right. Lance is going to just reiterate what his orders were, and he's going to say, "All right, Ann, I'm going for the 6th one. I'll leave you the 5th one. I'll try to soften him up for you if I can. Patch, you're taking 3rd and 4th. Leave the 1st and 2nd to Clyde. Once Ann and I
Gotcha.
deal with ours, we'll double back on the others and start helping. And so he is not making this a team action maneuver. He's actually just trying to give everyone bonuses.
Please make me a keen leadership.
His leadership is quite keen.
Hang on. I accidentally just exited out of my browser, which is ridiculous. So I'm going to need a second, but that was a 1 for the first dice. That is a 2 for the second dice.
Oh, so close.
So that is yeah, I know. So that is 3 under 11 for 9 successes.
Please, everyone, uh, put let's see, plus 11 on your next check, and this only
Oh
effectively.
my god.
Thing is, this
You're all welcome. You're
this
all
caps out at 6. Remember to modify the check, so it's just so that's to deal with the negative modifiers to keep it still really high.
You're
Yeah.
welcome. You're welcome. I'm here all day.
Thanks. Thank you.
Lands.
Feed me bonuses.
And then obviously you know what's happening next, Go Mine. Lands is fucking full throttle chasing his Gaza C down the 6-1, trying to get as close as possible before firing the ECAP beam rifle and the beam skirt guns. Now, I will stress, if the ECAP rifle does hit it, he's going to bank his mobile, the Zeta Plus, to instead have the skirt beam guns try to hit the 5th one. And I'm okay with the penalty for that since he's doing it as like a rapid maneuver if the other one does go down, since it's all happening within like a frame or two. You know what I mean?
Alrighty. Let's see. Do I think this is a charge or a snapshot?
I feel like the charge makes more sense here narratively because he's trying to get close to them to deny them the ability to charge back on him or get away.
Alrighty, so we're gonna make this a charge, but instead of a melee attack, it's gonna be a snapshot. Alrighty?
Okay, that's a 5.
Remember, because you're transformed in this very moment, you roll twice, pick best. Your mobility is up by 1 as well.
So that would, I got 2 5s and a 4 for the first set of rolls, so gonna roll again for the next set. That's a 1, that's a 3, and that's a 1. So I think I'm gonna take the second set, Go Mine, just out of
Nope.
curiosity. I assume awakening points cap at 6 though, right? So that doesn't actually
Nope.
give me awakening.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It caps out at 9.
Oh, okay.
Remember, because it's a
Sorry, I did not-
3d6, you can keep just accruing a lot of them.
Well, that is 15 successes as Lance just fucking charges in on this Gaza C to get basically it as big as it can in his crosshair.
Already, and it's gonna try to charge back. Please make me a snapshot. At a, this should be a plus 6, because no matter what, there's gonna be all the modifiers for you.
So, okay, so that is an 11 under 21 for 11 successes.
11 successes. I don't think I need to count up and calculate, as you blast the 6th Hyzak apart, and you quickly turn to the 5th, who's gonna try to return fire on you. Please make me another snapshot at a -4. Actually, no, -6, because it's this is your 3rd check, and your target is nimble 2 as well, so -6.
All right, so that is going to be a threshold of 9. So this is going to be. That's a 2. That's a 4. That's a 6. So unfortunately, that is a miss. That is my first failure on firearms this campaign, I think.
Oh, and
Damn.
a hell of a time to do it as well.
Exactly. Yeah, it lands like twists, but he actually, for once, he banks too hard, expecting this guy to have not, done anything drastic. And I think this guy just dives right in under it, right?
No, he was actually shooting back at you.
Ooh, okay.
So let's see, -8 because of the shield. You're reduced down to 1 armor again, as you shake in the cockpit, as you know.
I will remind. Is this accounting for militant?
No. Thank you for reminding me. So you're up to 2 armor.
Thank you. All right, just
As
wanted to make sure.
the knuckle buster gets a good square hit on you.
All right, Lance comes out of transformed mode, pretty banged up, and is like, "Oh, all right." Because without the shield, I can't stay in transform mode. I presume.
Yeah. There's no no effect to it.
But hey, it did the job. It still had to react, meaning Anne has a pretty clear shot on it as it's engaging.
Would you like to enter wait to act then?
I would.
I mean, I know what Lance's instinct would be, but I think Lance is suppressing the instinct to let Anne get in here. So yes, I will wait.
Alrighty, Anne.
All right. I would like.
Wait a minute. Sorry. My fault. Lance, A
I
friend.
have to pick an enemy.
Yes,
Or
yes. I almost forgot.
I'm gonna make the guy who just engaged me go because I think that is interesting. If this guy is all up in Lance's shit trying to punish him.
Alrighty. He's gonna try to charge you.
Lance is not going to go for a meeting attack, believe it or not, because again, he's trying to leave this guy for Anne. Yeah, he's being a good CO. He's trying to let his subordinates get in here and get some victory.
What does he do instead?
I am trying to pull the rule book back up to double check the rules for parrying, but it is not loading for some reason.
Okay,
You
so
have
it's
to-
a melee check. You don't care about your target's nimble. It's just like a straight roll.
okay. And if I succeed, I just turn it aside.
Yeah. You know, there's
Okay,
no
I'll take
possibility
that.
of doing any damage to your opponent, but like you in exchange for getting rid of all the uncertainty and a potential danger from failing, you lose out on like the potential better modifiers in doing damage to your opponent by just doing
Yeah,
a
that's-
simple parry.
That's fine. He's just going to parry then because he's going to try to preserve his own armor and leave this guy for Anne. So I will roll. That's a 4.
Are you
That's
using a
1.
reaction or an action to defend against this?
I'm using a reaction.
Alrighty.
So
Remember
that's a
your
1, a 4.
reaction bonus as well.
Okay. So that's a 2. Okay. So total bonus is going. Sorry, the total threshold is 18. So far, I have a 4. I need to roll one more die. That's another awakening point. All right, so that is 5 under 18 for the parry for 14 successes. As Lance just twists around, Snap activates his beam saber, catches it, and turns it aside. I'd like to think, go mine, assuming this guy doesn't beat that. Go on.
Oh no, I thought you were about to say something more.
Assuming that guy doesn't beat that, Lance is turning him like towards Anne essentially to give her like the clear line.
You hear the fifth Gaza C yell Granada as it shoots towards you as beam saber clashes into you. And hey Lance, I'd like you to roll me poison composure at a -3.
All right, poison composure at a -3.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be a 10 normally, but it is a deficiency, so that's a -5.
Oh, remember, because you have deficient, remember it caps out at -3 for 2d6 check.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
oh, okay. So never mind. So it is still just a -3. So that is. I was about to say I rolled a 3 and a 3, so that would have been a 1 failure. Instead, it is 2 successes.
2 successes. Lands, for some reason, this voice sounds familiar, but you
Do I
can't.
know you?
Huh?
Why do you sound so familiar?
Lands, you know who this is? Remind you back at Earth on the Division, but like you just can't quite place it. It's like it's almost uncanny.
Were you weren't you with us like a month ago?
What? I've never been to Earth.
No, you weren't on Earth. Are you Shev's relative?
You hear like a shuffle. Like wait, what? How do you?
Oh, Shev's. Yeah, he's one of my best friends. I'll give him your regard.
As you know, I imagine that's how we end that off. As you throw
Yeah.
the fifth Gaza seal like far afield.
And which Gaza C was that?
The fifth.
The fifth.
Did Anne hear that?
I assume everyone's hearing everyone else for the most part.
Cool, I gotta flip a coin to decide if she still murders him now.
I mean, yeah, Lance isn't giving an order either way, if I'm being real. So it's up to the Anne coin flip morality.
Alrighty.
The on one side, kill Xeon devils. On the other hand, Shev knows this guy.
Hey Lance, as you throw away Nizzy Lenfio, Shev's younger brother, the second Gaza seat turns to you and opens up.
All right, Lance does not have any promises not to kill that one. So,
Did Lance promise not to kill Chev's brother?
no, he promised not to attack the fifth one, Nizzy, because he was leaving that for Anne.
I'm on third and fourth, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
All right, I think Lance is going to go for a meeting attack on this one as he just swings around the ECAP beam rifle and goes to blast this guy while he's in the beam saber lock with Nizzy.
No, just as you come out of it. Please
Yeah,
make me
exactly.
a snapshot at a -2 plus whatever your reaction bonus is, which I believe you said 2 earlier. So
Yes. Basically cancels out.
so just a flat should be
That is 10 successes.
10 successes, which beats my 2.
Jesus, I'm sorry.
I'm just rolling really poorly today, but you know that happens. Add another victory. Was you blast the second Gaza Sea out of the water.
Oh, sorry, Chev's brother. I hope that guy wasn't close to you.
And as you say that, the camera turns to Anne. Anne, what do you do?
Okay. So the first thing Anne will do, but I have a plan for this. Anne is going to charge, then melee Chev's brother. But you will be pleased to note that I have decided that she will talk to him when she gets in his face, and that will determine a few things.
Alrighty. The fourth Gaza Sea is going to go to suppress you when you make this charge. Please make me a move check.
Reaction, shoot his ass. Can I do that?
I
Sure.
love Cyberdude.
Cool. Can I spend a narrative point on this?
Sure.
I will authorize the release of a narrative point to Anne for these purposes.
Oh, you
Alright.
distribute them now?
Yeah, hey, am I not the commanding officer? Do I not
that
use
is-
narrative points and like a dragon on a mountain?
Ration our destiny donuts.
On the other hand, it might be overkill. What's the roll look like without it?
Is it a -5?
Oh,
Destiny.
-5 to shoot his ass?
But remember, what was the first check you've made today since the order?
Since the order, nothing.
Oh, it's a +6.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
so
you have a plus
Yeah, the
six.
narrative point is redundant. What is this? I'm rolling against a 20? The reaction bonus makes it a 23.
No, remember you cap out at a +6.
Alright, in that case, it is just a 20. So fuck it, let's see what we roll. Anne will raise her beam rifle and shoot this idiot in the cockpit.
Please roll for me.
Or make her, or she will do her best to shoot this idiot in the cockpit. Do we still have aimed shots like that?
Thing is, because of your extreme positive modifier, it's gonna be a +6 no matter what.
Alright, let's watch this idiot die. Does it even matter what I rolled? 11 successes.
That's enough, as you handedly disable this fourth Gaza Sea. As you shoot it, its beam rifle out of its arm, and then you put another one into it, as it like flies off disabled. That's
Right. Yeah, Anne says, "Don't interrupt me," as she shoots, and then she turns back to Nizzy to complete what she was going to do.
Please make me a move check.
She will charge. And this is what I'd like to spend the narrative point that I didn't spend earlier on.
Alrighty.
That is that is a +2 so far. Are there any penalties?
No, because this is reaction. This is your action. The stuff
Alright.
earlier was from a reaction.
Alright. Anne will make a move check to get right up in his face, beam saber drawn. And that is a 7 against 16. 10 successes.
10
Right.
successes?
Yep.
I'm gonna use our very, very new mechanic.
Oh my god.
You know, as you come in on Nizzy's Gazasi, another one pushes him out of the way, and you instead disable that one. Out of victory.
Add a victory. What is that? Yeah, that's
Would have been 2 total from this turn.
2 total from this turn. Right, so Anne is going to... So Anne, can I still get his ass?
Nope.
I did have something... Damn.
No, sacrifice is the hard block, essentially.
Damn, somebody else sacrificed himself to save the life of a guy who Anne wasn't even gonna kill.
Yeah, I know, that's the funniest part, but they don't know that, to be fair.
Yeah, they don't know that.
And also, you did just say, after venting a guy's cockpit, get out of my way over open comm. So it kind of gave attack kill vibes, so to speak. But narratively, I'm going to say, Lance is going to say, all right, everyone, I want Nizzy alive. He's Chev's little brother.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do.
Understood.
Right? And then I think that's Andud, right?
Unless you're gonna let me shoot at the first Gaza.
You
Jim,
didn't
I
say
don't get
anything.
any enemies.
Yep.
You didn't say
Then yeah, that would be a bit. That would be a bit overkill. So instead, Anne is just gonna tell, tell Chev's brother. Chev's brother, you might as well give up now. Everyone else is dead.
She makes an eloquent point.
I'm gonna spend 3 narrative points on that. Yeah, open up your big mouth.
Oh, hey, the Titans are here.
Oh my god! More things.
What?
Victory's in the making, in the waiting. Points.
Gold
Sorry.
Mine is really trying to get me to 100 this campaign. I really appreciate it.
The Titans officer walks up to me, and he looks really upset. And I ask him, why do you look up so upset? He says, the Zeta Plus keeps killing my Hyzax. And I'm like, what are you doing? He's like,
hey, hey, we didn't get to be in this episode enough. This is our final battle, right? As a federal, not a fed. We're still a federal force, okay? This is our final battle. Don't you shortchange us our screen time. And the Titans officer has tears in their eyes about this, and they're really sad, but also very good looking.
So
for some reason.
Anne, would you like to pass to Patch or an enemy?
All right, Patch can get the Hyzax or the first Gaza.
Remember, Patch, you have a plus 11. Whatever you,
I do have a plus 11.
Whatever you do is going to be at a plus 6 when you roll it.
Okay.
It is probably
I
more
am
practical to get the Hyzax.
going to call over to Lance and say, do you still want me to go after that Gaza C, or should I start on the Hyzax?
Start on the Hyzax. You might as well. Clean them out.
All right. I gotcha.
I would like to announce Anne got ace in a day.
Good job.
Woo!
She announced you to rack up a distressing kill count.
All right.
No,
so
she has to catch up to Patch.
So then, that being said, Patch is going to sort of pull back from going towards the Hyzax and or going towards the Gaza Sea and start heading towards the Hyzax instead. And I think at the beginning or before reaching them, I'm gonna launch one of the incoms and have that open fire at the closest one. I'm going for the clump of first, second, and third Hyzax. And then I will charge in doing that same like move and shoot thing and stab him if I still can, but I might be running low on actions then.
Remember as well, you have narrative points to balance out the penalties you'll get
you
from
got 9.
Yeah, I do have narrative points. So.
I keep spending
my
them
intent
to spawn in more enemies.
I want these guys
my
dead, so
intent is to I will chew through them if I can. Incom, then shoot then stab whatever's left.
Alrighty, please make me a shoot check. Let's see. First Isaac's gonna attempt to dodge.
All right. Is that my income shoot check or just a shoot check in general?
It's you want to use your incomes first?
Yeah. What I said was I was going to launch one of my incomes before I did the whole charging in maneuver.
Alrighty, please then. Tact. Investigate.
Taxed? Does it have to be taxed?
Would you like it to be keen instead?
That's much preferable.
Vincent with fleeting eyes that go.
Then a keen investigate, systems pressure.
Thanks.
It's all gonna be at a
Okay.
+6, no matter what.
Yeah. So that was about it doesn't really matter. Okay. All right, 10 plus 6, that's a 16 threshold. Ouch. Okay, that one landed on my foot. Hold on, let me reroll it. Oh, good thing it landed on my foot. That's hilarious. Okay. I think that'll, yeah, that's a 6, but that'll still make it. Okay. I got an 8. That was an awakening point, by the way. That's why I was laughing, because when I re-rolled it, it was another 1. So that's 9 successes.
9 successes, and you have lucky, right?
I do have lucky, yes.
So let's see. Just because I know the second high Zack is going to be reduced down to 2 armor. And just let me calculate this. So does it max 10 damage each time? -4 from the shield. 6 total. Yep, that should be enough. Add 2 victories.
Cool. And
As
I haven't even gotten in there yet.
Yeah, as you know, this group of Hyzax is so close together that you can just sort of keep doing a crossfire from both sides with the incoms. As you know, like one beam shoots through one Hyzac, hits the other. As you know, they're all looking about, trying to maneuver, trying to see where the hell they're attacking from. As you know, they're spewing out Vulcan fire, trying to find the funnels. Please make me a. You said you wanted to charge after this, right? If I remember correctly.
Yeah, I was going to charge and stab.
Please make me a move check at a -2.
All right. My move check
Use the
is
narrative one.
okay. Well, my move check is 14. -2 makes it 12, but then I have an action bonus, so it's a 13 in total. I think I can manage. I'll save the narrative point for something else. Okay, I can indeed manage. All right. Okay. Well, that's not the best, but it's all right. All right, 13. I got a 9. 5 successes.
5 successes. So -4 because this will be your second. Your third check. Plus your target's nimble, so that's -5. You got 5, so that's flat.
Okay, that's fine.
So after these Hyzacs are pretty much picked apart for the most part, you rock up to the last survivor, and you
pull out my beam saber and
Kill.
yeah, take that same sort of like, no nonsense efficient just like slash right diagonally across.
please make a grip
Good
melee.
work, Patch.
A grip melee?
Yep.
Okay. Any negative modifiers on that?
Nope. We already accounted for that. Your move check counteracts
Oh,
all
right.
of them.
Okay. All right. Well, that's another 13. Yeah, I'd say that makes it.
You just need the one
Okay,
success.
hold on. Oh, I just need 1 success? Okay, because I got 8 successes.
8 successes, and you handily destroy the Hyzac.
And that, my friends, is an ace and a day.
I imagine you say that.
Can I? Yeah. Can I use my free action to shoot a communication link to the other Hyzax real quick? I want to. I'm riding high off my confidence.
It's technically a special action, but what would you like to do?
Oh, okay. I'm gonna shoot like a laser line comm link, and like sort of standing as the two pieces of Hyzac are floating away from me in the
3.
wreckage of.
3.
Yeah, oh yeah. All the in this
Hyzacs are
club
beneath you.
of destroyed Hyzacs that I have created, he just comes on the laser line comm, and is like, "Any more of you fascist bastards want me to tear you apart?"
Please roll me Wrath Intimidation with a +3.
All right. As an 8. Holy shit! What the fuck?
What'd you get? What'd you?
I got 2 1s. Fuck.
Oh boy.
What does that do? Like on an intimidation check? What does that mean?
I see Cobine begin deleting them.
Oh no!
Actually,
what did I
would you like to spend 3 narrative points?
do? What would happen?
Go do it. It's gonna be fun.
Okay, fuck it. Let's do it. I want to know what happens. Let's do it.
These 3 Hyzacs start to run away and leave the Gaza Seas to their fate.
They're
Get
shooting at their
fucked.
backs. Hey, can I use a reaction to shoot them in the back?
You may shoot
Thank you, man.
once.
I will shoot them in the back.
I
Do
see
I
we're
get
back
the
to
react?
this. I see we're back to the section where Clyde is going to be like, I don't like shooting people in the back. The rest of the team, bippity boppity, they shouldn't have showed up to the AF.
Do I get the reaction?
They shouldn't have showed up in the
bonus
first
for this?
place.
Yes, you do. Please make me a snapshot at a -1 on top of, whatever your reaction bonus was. You have to beat 6 successes.
That is a 5 + 5, a 10. Let's see. That is a result of 10. The snapshot at a -1, so 12, and then +3, so 13, 14, so 15, and I have to beat 6 successes. I got 6 successes.
Roll me a tiebreaker.
Sick. Let's let the fates decide if Anne can kill this idiot. That is a 3.
Oh, good news for you, Anne. Because it's turned away, it doesn't get the advantage of its shield, and you bring it down to 1 frame. And I rolled her mission kill, and it was out of victory. As you know, it pretty much comes apart at the seams, as all the limbs basically blow out like Jack in the Box style, as the torso blows up.
17 victories.
17 victories. Hey, guys.
Yeah.
The first
Are we
Gaza
gonna
Sea
stop
is
her for our hubris?
no. The first Gaza Sea is gonna try to go pick up Nizzy and fucking run.
I'm going to react, and since I was, as a reminder, in melee with Nizzy, I'm going to have Lance react melee attack this guy, going to disable him to avoid a reactor detonation. So I'll make a called shot, and I'm willing to spend a narrative point to also add a +2 to.
It'll still be on a -2 because nimble 2, minus
That's
call
fine.
shot, -4, +2. So grand total, your check should be in a -2. And this will be a pose check versus his move check.
All right. So this was a 8 successes.
I also got 8 successes.
Oh boy. I've rolled the tie. It is a 2.
Hell yeah, 1.
All right, he gets away.
Can I make a reaction and not let him get
No,
away?
not quite. He passes by you, Lance. And then he goes to Nizzy, he grabs him, and then he tries to run. Would anyone, as a reaction, want to do anything? As, he's trying to grab Nizzy and fucking leave.
Wait, can I just oppose grapple Nizzy, essentially? Like,
Huh?
Could I just oppose grapple Nizzy?
I'm not sure what you mean by that.
Like, he's trying to grab Nizzy. Can't I just grab Nizzy since I'm already in melee with him?
Well, the thing is, you broke away. You're in short range. Like, I wouldn't ask you to make a move check, but there is some distance. You're not currently holding on to
Okay,
him.
I'll let someone else handle this then. In that case, I was under the impression I was still basically beam saber locked with Nizzy.
Remember the moment you turned away to shoot someone? Essentially, what happened is you.
Oh yeah, I remember your
you
narration
basically
there. Yeah,
like you wanted to twist him away, so you did, and then you fired on someone else.
yeah, makes sense. I see what you're doing here. That
Yeah,
makes
yeah.
sense to me. All right. Yeah, if someone else wants to do it, go ahead. I'm saving that reaction in case Gomine decides to god laser death me with my.
I was gonna say,
I throw
would
Haman
I be
Karn at
able?
you die immediately.
Oh my god.
And
From here,
Clyde.
would I be able to get like an incom shot on specifically the first Gaza C from where I am?
You can try. I'd smack you with
Okay.
some pretty hefty penalties, but you have your reaction bonus.
Yeah.
You have an additional reaction, so you can make this attack aimed on top of that. So I think it might balance out. Although if
Okay.
you do
I'll
fuck
go
up,
for it.
you do fuck up. You could kill them.
I'll go for it. I think I'll be okay. I believe in me.
I
And
believe
my
in the
scary
heart of the
machine.
cards.
I believe in my incomes.
One moment. I'd like to. I'm gonna roll for this guy. Ow, my fucking back.
That's me when I get you with my income.
Yeah, please roll. Let's see. Naturally, before any positive modifiers, I'm gonna say because it is nimble 2, and this is put bait a call shot. It's a -4.
Okay.
Do you want to use your reaction to make this aimed?
What other positive modifiers do I get to this?
Then whatever your normal reaction bonus is.
Okay, so that would just be a 1.
Mm-hmm.
No, I mean like it would be a 1 from my reaction bonus. What would I be rolling for this again?
Your income, so that'd be key in investigate systems pressure.
Okay. So yeah, I'll spend to make it aimed.
Alrighty.
It's fine. I feel like this is gonna hurt me. So what's my bonus from it being aimed?
It's a +2.
Okay, so that's a 12. Oh, okay. I think that's good. I think that's that math checks out to me. Okay. Let me actually add it though. Sorry, I'm off. I'm off the school clock. You can't expect me to do math.
I want to stress, by the way, if Nizzy's still up and not surrendering on the next round, we are just going to use the blow action against him in a beatdown until he gives.
6 successes. Does that get me anything?
No, actually.
Damn.
Because I just spent 2
What would I
narrative
need?
points.
Fuck you.
Gilmine cannot let us capture Nizzy, but unfortunately, I
Not
see
so
Clyde still has a
soon.
reaction. Clyde, you know what you must do. Either you get us more narrative points or you stop this. It doesn't matter.
So, Patch, what you see is out of the ether, what it feels like. You see beams come out and like start to fire at your incomes as they're forced to evade to avoid being destroyed, and you can't get a solid shot off on the Gaza Sea. Would anyone else like to attempt to stop the Gaza Sea?
I'll try.
If you miss Clyde, I'm going, so don't worry about it. You got.
All right, so I have +6 whatever I do, right? Because of the lands thing.
Oh, yes.
The
Yes.
land thing.
All right. Threshold of 22.
Jesus.
I love being
Alright.
a savant in leadership.
I'm going to do a called shot to try and disable this thing.
Look at us. We're being so well behaved, Go Mine. We keep doing cold shots and everything.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Well, think about this, Vincent. You forced our Quebbly friend to intervene early.
Yeah.
12 successes.
I
12.
am so excited.
Let's see you gaslight your way out of this one, God.
Who's the last two? Do it.
We can take 10 narrative points. I'd like.
Feel free to hand
Oh
over
my
all of
God.
them.
Run those pockets.
Come on, hand over the narrative
Oh my.
points.
Yeah.
Oh my.
You see the first Gaza Sea throw Nizzy. And then your beam hits it, and it blows the fuck up at a victory clock.
All
I
right.
thought a called shot to disable it, not blow it up.
Yeah, anyway, sorry, you're right. It's completely disabled at a victory.
Awesome.
All right. Lance is sick of this clown show. Not from his guys, from these Xeon guys. And as his reaction, he's going to make a cold shot and aim at Nizzy. And just overcome, say, last chance to eject.
Please make me a shoot check at a -6, as Nizzy says, never.
Surrender is not a strategy we use for our cockpits are lacking an ejection fuse.
Aren't you so
All right,
glad I
so that's a
scared away all
3,
those other
that's a
guys?
4. Oh, that is going to be a hit.
How many
It's-
successes?
that is what I'm checking now. So it is a -6 to snapshot.
Yep.
So that would have been 2 successes.
2 successes. Ooh. Sadly for you, that's not enough. You get a glancing hit on the Gaza Sea. As you know, you get a solid smack on it as you know it leaves the area, and you've won
Just
this fight.
remember, only didn't kill you because I like your brother.
Lands out there in the void. You get a feeling of annoyance, and then elation.
Come back here and express filial piety.
No, annoyance followed by elation at something, which is it even
Uh-oh.
coming from the same source, and then
As
the
a
feeling
reminder, I
starts to
don't
leave.
have. As a reminder, Go Mind, I don't have telepathy.
Yeah, too bad. It's
I
too
do.
powerful of a feeling for you.
Oh,
not
it's too
to be-
powerful. Okay, I understand. The vibes are
It's
too
okay.
bad.
I can telepathy for him. I got you.
I understand. All right. Lane's going to say, "All right, everyone, regroup, ammo check, get ready to move." And he's gonna
All right.
he's gonna turn his head to Clyde and go, "Get into contact with Naz, see where he wants us now."
Understood. Clyde's also going to try and like grab the pilot out of the Gaza Sea he just disabled. And he's going to try and contact Naz.
You grab the Gaza Sea, and please make me a comms check.
I haven't made a comms check before. 10. See what I get. All right. I got 2 successes.
2 successes. You get a line. He says, Nat, as here. Fitzroy.
We've cleared out everybody over here.
Good. Return to base. Looks like they have given up for today.
Understood. I relay that to everybody.
Hey, Connie.
That's me.
You're standing in front of the Lambda in the hangar.
No, he's not standing. He literally has a welding mask and a hand welder, and he's helping the ground crew get this thing fixed up in time.
It's not going to be fixed up anytime soon.
That's not stopping him.
like this thing is peppered full of holes, and even in places where it didn't pierce through to hit the frame beneath, like the armor pieces are like totaled in most of the suit.
Actually, go mine. I have an idea.
What?
Could this be the basis for an overhaul? You know, since we are taking apart the whole thing anyway.
You're gonna have to talk to that with your ground crew.
Yes.
And then you suddenly get the warning in the hangar about depressurization.
Uh-oh.
And you go back to the airlocks. This pretty normal. The thing is, like, they're opening up the hangar to let you guys in.
Oh.
This is very normal. As first team arrives back, and only Rose's Nemo returns, not Otto's.
I don't even know him that well, but it's still upsetting.
And let's see. Please, everyone who's in combat, let's do fatigue. So take 1 mind damage. Let's just say today would be only grit for everybody. New types, I'm letting you off easy.
Oh, perfect.
Still on mine
Tommy is
3.
only at 0 now. I succeeded the body check. He's only at 0.
Hey, that's not an injury slot.
So is this fatigue mind or body?
Body. It's body. Only body.
Oh, I succeeded body
Hang
for
on.
once.
Also,
I
I'd like
think
to
I actually
remind
did last time.
everyone,
Yeah.
if you fail this, you have 8 narrative points. Please, use them. If there's any time, it's now.
What, in order to not
It-
fail this roll?
Is this a trick to get us to use
Yeah,
them
this
up
feels like
before the next fight?
misdirection. This shabby Nazi tricks from Xeon.
This too easy. This shit's too easy.
I've failed it. I'm not going to use it.
Hey, congratulations. Anne is now cracking up. Mind 2.
Ooh.
I'm on mine 3.
Can I explicitly kill someone with the aim of killing someone?
Wait, what?
Oh,
Remember, I have Blood Knight. I have to ask if I explicitly killed anyone with the intent of killing them.
Let me think about that.
Because I never actually declared that I was specifically targeting to kill, but Lance didn't really care one way or the other. So I leave it up
If
to
you
you.
don't, if you're not going out of your way not to kill them, I'd assume it would trigger a fatigue. But
That's fine.
you're militant anyway, so it's half damage.
It's half damage, and then I get mine back from the experience.
Yeah, because you're our little psycho.
So I got 1 mind damage, and I heal 1 mind damage. Glory to Hunt.
Balanced as all things should be.
Exactly.
So, Connie, as you come back onto the hangar, you see the team sort of get out of their mobile suits. Let's start with Anne. Anne, how are you feeling after today's sortie? It's starting to get kind of tiring doing this like
A
every day or
weird
two.
mix of elated over her victories, tired, and also internally coming apart. She puts, for a moment her face goes blank, then she puts an effort to put the land's grin back on it, and it twitches. She did get ace in a day. Also, I should just fucking put Blood Knight on her.
No, you have to earn that shit.
Do you want that as your next milestone?
Okay, that's the next thing.
Yeah, that makes sense to me with how much Anne is trying to be Lands. Is finally it clicks for her of oh, this is so much better.
Anyways, Anne, you don't know exactly how many kills Patch got, because in the haze of battle, you can't keep track of what everyone's doing at all times. And you did get a lot of victories today. Would you like to perhaps compare notes, see where you're at?
Hey, Patch, how many victories did you get
Today,
today?
I mean, I got an ace in a day, so that's 5.
Oh, so did I. I got
In
6.
total, he starts kind of like counting on his fingers, like trying to remember. I think I'm up to 24.
I got 17. I count. I've been counting this whole time.
Nice.
Yeah, ace in a day, triple ace. And Anne has a whole body twitch.
You
Ellen?
all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
And on the note of being fine, Clyde, you overhear Anne and Patch talking about their victories. How do you feel?
Yeah. His mood's a bit dampered by hearing that, but he's all right. He's probably calling for like somebody to come pick up the guy he has in his hands.
Damn, his mood is dampened by hearing about all the epic kills his comrades got. By hearing about the child soldiers continuing to murder people, I assume.
Well, it's not
Yep.
murder. That implies what you're doing is illegal.
True.
All right, it's totally legal. It's totally justified.
A state of war does exist between the AEUG and your opponent, so this is in fact all legal.
Yeah, that I'm sure that will comfort him. So, Anne is gonna say, "What's the effect?" Yeah, I killed a lot of Zeeks today. Band Titans.
How is Connie doing? Or what would Connie like to do?
He's a little bit oh, okay. Victories. I think I got ace in a day today, or at least one short. Oh, sorry, I just saw what Perry posted, but no. Connie is going to, now that his mobile suit is trashed and they got to do a full R&R for it, he's going to take a look at the schematics. He's going to ask the head of his ground chief, you think we could get these part systems working? Looks like it's a leftover from an older design, but they can still transform.
He looks at you and he says, and this is Lieutenant Mazer, and he says, how are we supposed to fit it on the Lambda? This is Xeon stuff. You just can't slap that on. They're not compatible with Anaheim.
No. Look, and then he flips over a clipboard showing the schematics of the Lambda. No, it's meant to break away. It's got 3 parts: core fighter, top and bottom parts.
Yeah, but that was
But
vestigial. That doesn't actually work. You have a core block in there.
we can probably get our hands on a core fighter.
Where?
After
We
all,
haven't had
we have the
resupply
backing of
in
Anaheim.
we haven't had any resupply in a week, Lieutenant.
Hmm. Real quick, what year is it? 88 yet?
It's 88.
Yep.
What month is it?
February 20th.
February.
February. Give me 1 second.
While that's going on, Lance, would you like to enter in on this conversation at all?
Which conversation?
Well, take your pick.
Lance will actually go grab Clyde and drag him over to the huddle with Hand and Patch, essentially, as he hops out of his mobile suit. As always, Lance has that really odd ability. It looks like after combat he slept 8 hours. He looks so refreshed. He looks good. And he makes it look easy. And he jumps down, he grabs Clyde by the shoulder and says, "Come on, let's go compare notes. We did great. Then I'll go find."
Yeah, I'm catching up quick.
All right.
Yeah, Patch, like compared to how he was, when everybody sort of first got to know him, he's fine. I mean, I succeeded the body check pretty good, so he looks like he could get back in that cockpit and go do some more.
A land floats over and literally group hugs Patch and Ann, like grab arm around each of them, pulls them into a hug, and like, "Great work, you two. That was awesome. You followed directions, you got victories, you lined it up, and you knocked it out of the park. I know myself and Harper couldn't be more proud of you." And he looks at Ann and goes, "Especially you. That non-lethal takedown you did earlier, beautiful. That is the epitome of skill you showed, Sergeant." And he'll release them both, stepping.
And
Lands.
blue screens so hard that her expression resets to neutral.
Lands, I would like you to roll me charm leadership right now.
Excellent.
And regain 1 mind health.
Anne is visibly not tweaking so much.
I'm going to spend a narrative point to get a +2, by the way.
Alrighty.
No, that's what he wants.
Hey, it's important to keep the mind health up. Oh,
That is 5 successes on Lance's leadership like pet.
Hey, and Patch, please regain 1 more mind health on top of that.
Cool.
Anne is
Patch,
now tweaking less.
Patch is, he's just like beaming. He looks very happy. And he's like, "Yeah, we really do make a good team, don't we, guys?
Yeah, we do.
Let's keep this up, and they're not going to stand a chance."
Harper, that was a damn fine shot getting that one that tried to get away with Niz.
Thanks, sir.
Shame I
Maybe
couldn't
we
follow it
both-
up.
Just fate, I guess.
Suppose so. Funny that we found Chef's brother out here. I wasn't expecting that. But
Yeah.
hey, there's always next time. We can rescue him from Xeon's clutches another day.
Yeah, we have to
Watch our
stop him.
fire.
We have to stop him from being a Xeon devil.
Well, I mean, we don't have to watch our fire too much. You saw how they were doing it. They just all kept diving in to save him. So we just have to look for the ones everyone's willing to sacrifice themselves.
Yeah, we hammer them. We hammer that guy until the rest, and the rest will feed themselves into the thresher.
I'm surprised I managed to get that whole team to turn away like that.
I'm not. You even made me shiver. That was excellent.
Thanks.
All right,
I guess they
everyone,
just didn't have what it took.
get some rest. Recover quick. I'm going to go speak to Lieutenant Constantine. And then afterward, Harper, I'm going to have a word with you. But Harper, for the moment, assume that you are acting XO until we know if Constantine's going to be able to deploy.
Roger.
And Lance will nod to everyone, give them an encouraging grin, and then float off.
Alrighty. You float up to find Connie arguing with an engineer. Lieutenant Mazur. He's in charge of the Landa's maintenance. And you hear Mazur say, "I don't care, Lieutenant, if the parts exist. We can't get them here."
Well, what about the parts we have on store already? I need to get back out in the fight.
What's the problem over here, Lieutenants? Lance says, floating.
Mazur turns to you, Lance, and says, "We don't have enough parts to fully repair the Lambda."
Damn it.
At
Not
least-
even patch fixing?
Well, we could remove the legs, but that would seriously reduce the armor and overall integrity of the mobile suit.
Well, I'll leave it up to Constantine, but who needs legs in space?
You'd be surprised.
Then
Then even if we do that, it's going to
what do
be
we have to replace them with?
even if we get the legs off and start melting those parts, it's going to be at least a 2-day job. And by that point, the battle for groups could be over.
What if we don't have to completely destroy the legs?
What do
Just
you mean?
take off the calves and the feet, and I'm sure we have spare boosters somewhere.
Hey, Pancake, wanna roll keen awareness or investigate?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's going to be the Gaza, isn't it?
I actually have something better for you.
If it's the goddamn
Oh.
Barzam, I'm leaving.
Barzam, Barzam,
legs.
Barzam.
Frankenstein. Oh, I opened up
Barzam
a
legs.
Leopold sheet on accident.
He doesn't go here. Put him away.
What was that? Pancake?
He opened up a different
Don't worry
character
about
sheet from accident.
All right, so that's 6/8. That's 3 degrees of success.
3 success. As you're looking around talking with Lieutenant Mazur, you just see Ensign Rose's Nemo just standing there. Made by Anaheim Electronics.
Well, what's Ensign Rose gonna fly?
Who? I
You'd
wonder
be
about
taking
that.
her out of the fight, effectively.
Okay, I have a suggestion. You can borrow Anne's Gym 3 and she can use the Barzam.
What Barzam?
Oh
You
god,
mean
no
that thing you
fucking
shipped out?
Barzam.
That you shipped out of the ship, like from 2 weeks ago?
We should have kept the Barzam. It would have come in useful here.
Sorry,
Can
Total
we,
Barzam.
3
like
weeks
go
ago.
out and catch a mobile suit for Connie?
What?
I mean, honestly, I feel like we
Honestly-
could just do that. Like, if I'm being
Okay.
I
real.
mean,
I have a
We can-
question.
like I trust our
There's enough
abilities.
scrap.
What was that, Pancake?
There's enough scrap floating around that we can fucking do Hickey something.
Yeah, we
Or we
can
could
There's
just
no
go
more
on
than enough scrap.
If we just go jump some guy in his mobile suit and drag him back physically all four, I was like, what's he gonna do?
Yeah, like I was about to say, like either Lance or Patch are the two I could see suggesting doing this.
I will be
Of just
suggesting it
being
once
like,
the RP gets to that point, but I also want to see where this current angle is going, so to speak. So
Did you
Lance is
guys
paying.
bring?
yeah, because I was gonna
Did you guys
have
bring
Patch
back
bring it
the
up.
Gaza?
What was that,
Why would
Pancake?
we bring back the Gaza?
No, this is out of character. Did you guys bring back the Gaza or just the?
No, we didn't bring anything back.
Okay.
No, actually, there was
I-
one Gaza brought back,
But
it's
he ejected
mostly destroyed.
I mean, it's just
You know, the
arm and
legs
like
flying?
backpack thrusters.
Yeah, and we don't need that. All I need is the legs.
There are no legs on it. The only thing that wasn't destroyed was the torso.
You need to make the torso into the legs.
We are not doing a Darcy situation. Well, actually, I guess we technically are.
So, Constantine, do you have any solutions for this? Or?
Darcy situation.
Well, I don't want to take a mobile suit away from another pilot.
Well, you wouldn't be
Ensign
able
Rose
to
is
without
neat.
her consent anyway.
Exactly. I guess we could ask, but that's a definite last resort. We don't need to be down yet another mobile suit.
If you think about it, you know where there's plenty of mobile suits?
No, where did you come from, Patch?
Oh, I thought I was following you. Am I not allowed to be here?
Patch says that.
No,
No,
you're
he
not allowed
doesn't
to
say
be here,
that.
but I was trying to discuss things privately with Constantine, but it's a good suggestion. I suppose we could just go prowling out and try to bring you something back. Yeah, actually, that sounds pretty good. How quick can the Maiden's team slap some more armor onto the Zeta Plus? He looks to the Maiden's lieutenant.
He looks up against the shield. The shield should be an easy replacement. That arm. He looks at Lieutenant Maisie. Looks at you. This is starting to become a habit, Lieutenant Hunt.
Yeah, I don't know what it is with them in the arms.
You nearly melted this one off. At this rate, we don't have it. After that, we don't have any more replacement parts for your arms. They don't make
I
Gundams. Gundams don't grow on trees, you know.
Lance nods, kind of
You'd be surprised.
looks sad, but like more in the suitably scolded way, and he dips his head respectfully and says, "I understand. I'll try to be more careful." And this is like you all don't usually see Lance defer like this, but he defers immediately to the engineers. If you have any diagnostics or recommendations to keep it more intact, I'm happy to hear them.
Then you see Mazer like turn over to a console, and he punches in some things on the keyboard, and he says, "Lieutenant Lance,
Yes.
why are you not covering your cockpit with your shield?
Why would I?
It's more
He tilts his head.
effective. You know, your arm wouldn't keep getting blown off if if you stop presenting the side of it so frequently."
Oh, I see. I was trying to protect the arm by keeping my shield in position there, but you're saying that because the shield isn't covering center, they're just severing at the the shoulder, right?
That or the elbow.
Okay. I'll take it in mind. Thank you.
So,
But he does not argue. He just defers and accepts the judgment.
do we have any salvage and recovery balls on board?
No, well, we could get the Jim Hims or an emo back out there to try to find something.
Just give me as many legs and as many thrusters as you can, and we can work out something.
Well, it's probably going to be on Marsai or Hyzak. I wouldn't.
I'm thinking maybe we don't need. I think you're right. Maybe we don't need legs in space. Just take off the calves. We'll try to work with what we have. Just replace them with thrusters.
Well, I guess that's a fine enough stopgap solution, but you see him scratch
It'll
his
work for
head.
now. It'll work for me.
All right.
I can try to draw something in. This isn't my first time in MS development.
No, while this is all going on, what are Anne and Clyde doing?
And Clyde's just probably getting a drink right now and like getting a rag to like clean off the sweat.
I have a question. Are you getting a drink with Sergeant Anne?
Sure, if she wants.
Yeah, let's drink.
Clyde, when you ask for a drink from the mess hall, they give you one in a clear white pouch, and they give you 2 of them. What?
Okay. Fuck. The Novsky jamming got bad at the kitchen.
I think this is a bit bad to be. This is like deliberate jamming. Guys, I think the time-traveling Ekoas are scattering Minovsky particles.
What's
One
an
of us was supposed to
Ekowas?
die. One of us was supposed to die.
You don't need to know. The timeline's integrity must be preserved. You can't know in advance.
I guess I give my second drink to Anne.
Sick. And drinks it.
It's extremely bitter. I'd like you to roll me grit and composure, Anne. With your new type rank as a negative modifier.
Oh my god.
Okay, that is a grit of 4, a composure of 2, for a 6, minus 3. She fails
By how much?
by like that was a roll of 7, so a threshold of 3. I will always be grateful for the calculator. Minus 4. 4 failures.
The calculator is my best idea. 4 failures. You start hacking it out.
What the hell is this?
I look at the pouch.
It's vodka.
They gave us vodka.
Fuck, that's strong.
Yeah. That Lance was right. That was a pretty good non-lethal takedown there.
Yeah, I get why they call me Killbot now.
Maybe you should try to change that. Maybe you should style on the
Why?
Titans a bit more with non-lethal kills. Well, we just happened to meet Chev's brother out there on the field of battle. We could have just killed him and never known.
Ah, so you're saying we should take down Titans non-lethally so that they'll go back to being part of the Federation for when we fight Axis?
Actually, what Perry did
I'm-
just post is a good angle.
I mean, it's also more impressive. We do get more fighters for fighting Axis. We also could get information, and we could get. I don't know how many brothers Chev has, but maybe maybe we get a few more if we're lucky.
I remember Lance said that it was more impressive if you took them down non-lethally. Anne puts her hands. Anne puts her hand to her chin and nods.
I just imagine
Can
the two
Clyde
of you
see
are
the mental
staring at each other.
math? Can Clyde see the mental math going on in Anne's head right now?
Remember, she has loud thoughts.
Also, we're going to need more pilots in order to fight in order to destroy the second coming of Xeon.
Yeah.
Yeah, last time a bunch of Xeon got away, which is why we have Xeon now. So we have to finish the job this time. And Anne punches her palm.
Hopefully it'll end when we start doing some reform in the Federation. Actually, Tress.
Yeah, my first.
At least based on
Yeah,
concerns.
hold on, let me turn you up.
Well, Penshi's doing that. Could you say that again, Mark? I didn't quite catch what you said.
Maybe when Karaba gets on the reforms that we want, maybe Xeon will have less of a ground to stand on with the Space Nine depression, and then
Yeah, remove the ground
fight.
Xeon's. Yeah, no more ground for Xeon to stand on. Good idea. My first reform suggestion: no more Xeon.
I mean, that's kind of already a thing.
We're gonna abolish Xeon.
Yeah, we're gonna abolish.
Make Xeon illegal.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you agree. It's already a thing in our platform. No more Xeon. And Anne looks at him like she believes that's what he meant.
That's how it works.
Is he gonna gainsay that?
Clyde's just gonna smile and say, maybe.
Vincent, your mic.
Huh? What's wrong?
It's giving a lot of like feedback.
Oh, okay, hold on. Let me.
Oh.
And there was a sudden explosion in the hangar.
Then there was not a sudden explosion in the hangar.
The explosion imploded and brought everything back.
Enough out of you, Swappy. You're not here.
Any better?
That's much better.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nothing going
sorry
on.
about that.
Anyways, Anne and
This-
Clyde were talking.
Clyde is talking about Karaba's reforms, removing Xeon's ground to stand on with space-wide oppression, and Anne is reading this as reform the Federation. Our first reform is to get rid of Xeon forever.
I'm gonna cut back to Lance and Connie. Any more ideas?
I mean, Lance is of the opinion that
but-
he can just go out once they give him a new shield, grab someone, drag them back, force them out of the cockpit, give the mobile suit over to.
Alrighty. I would like you to roll for luck, Lance. Patch, would you also like to go do this?
Yeah.
That is a 1 and a 3
Considering-
for a 4.
4?
What am I rolling for luck? 2d6?
Just 2d6.
Okay. That is a 2 and a 3 for 5.
You both find some Marsize that you drag back to the hangar.
So do we each get a victory since we just drag it back and
No,
force
no,
them
no.
to...
Yeah.
These are destroyed Marsize, but the parts are
Oh,
still
I was
usable.
looking to jump someone. But okay,
Oh,
well,
yeah, me
parts are
too.
good.
I wanted
Yeah.
to, like,
We were gonna
do
jump
some
someone.
action.
Nah.
Yeah, that was our plan.
Give us a jumping target.
No, they all ran away
Can we,
for today.
can we
Don't
roll
be
for it? Can we roll for it?
No.
Gomine has a
Aw.
team of combat addicts.
You're a bunch of psychos. All of you.
Look at it. All right, we're Karaba's best psycho. Let's go.
Exactly. We're first team.
All right, we bring the Marisize back and throw them in there, and Lance will dismount and say, "Well, we got some Marisize."
About 3 of them grand total.
You are met with Connie already in a welding mask with an apron on and a hand welder. Lovely.
Hey, Connie, Guy,
Yes.
please roll me tack
Yes.
engineering.
I don't think I've ever used engineering.
Well, you're about to.
But I do have a 2 in it. So that's a 7. It's not bad. Welcome to Connie's chop. I got a fucking 3.
Successes? How many successes?
5 degrees of success.
Alrighty, you get to work, Connie. There's no way this job's going to be done in the next 24 hours. There's just too much.
That's fine. You said I got 2 days.
But you have enough parts here to make something. And something's
He's
going to have to,
constructing the doohickey.
and something's going to have to make do for now. Would anyone else have some scenes they'd like to do? Any ideas? Actually, I just thought of something. Hey, Patch Lands, you're still in the mobile suit, right?
Yeah, we just got back.
Let me roll for something.
Oh.
Already. You both hear the klaxons roar. You hear the call for general quarters.
All right, Lance maneuvers onto the catapult.
Yep, me too.
You do
All right, back
so.
out into the fray.
And you see a Musai, and before you can even see the enemy mobile suits start to sortie. You dig back in your cockpit as the Fitzroy goes into a full-blown sprint, and one of the beam cannon turrets fire, then another, and it seems to land 2 direct hits on this Musai as it proceeds to blow up. You sword out there, and looking around, you can't see anything else.
Lance will stay on standby until Naz gives the recall.
After about an hour, you hear Naz says, "Come back in."
Yes, sir.
That's a whole lot of nothing.
Well, it was
Oh, you'll get your
something.
chance for a ship victory soon, Pat.
No, it's all right. The less action, the better, I guess, is what they say. I'm just antsy. I can't help but feel like they're building up to something, you know?
Well, if they are, we'll knock it down.
Such optimism.
And
I
if
just
we
can't
don't,
help
the
but feel like
Argama
things have been
will.
too easy. Yeah, good point. We aren't the main focus of attention right now. We're doing well. There's no point in being freaked out about it. Like you said, whatever they hit us with, we'll hit them back twice as hard, won't we?
So you both come back into the hangar. Oh, and let's see, Lance, you wrote that letter to Lieutenant Mom, right? Good news. A supply convoy from Earth has managed to reach the fleet here. The AEUG fleet.
Just after Connie took off the legs.
Oh no, there's no lambda parts though.
Yeah, they're
I
here
could
to
feel
deliver.
Pancake's crash out coming if there had been parts on it. Oh my!
That would be
There
so
are-
funny.
Yeah,
You just took off the damn legs.
there are there are. You know what they're bringing? They're bringing us 5 Psycom-U equipped plants for the entire team.
Guys,
No,
Let's
we actually
go.
do.
no,
We
just
actually
some,
Machine that eats your soul.
extra Nemos to replace losses.
Hey, good enough.
And mail lands.
Oh, did
Oh,
Ant
no.
get mail?
And who would send you mail?
I don't know, August? Maybe someone from the
No.
labs who's like, I'm sorry I was wrong, you're actually very cool. Or so Anne imagines.
Could
Do I get
Lance have
mail?
written a fake letter to deliver to Earth to be delivered to Anne,
Oh.
basically like saying, "Yeah, no, you're the best."
I have a question. Would you like to roll slight for that?
I don't even think he would pretend it's not him is the thing. I think he would just mail the letter to Earth, have the letter be delivered, and it'd be a good work, Anne. You've been doing real good lately in the team, so that Anne has the experience of getting mail.
Do you want to
Like,
roll that? Do you want to do that?
Yeah, but it's not going to be slight. He's not pretending. It's like it is just a letter from Lance being delivered from Earth to Anne, so that Anne gets mail on mail day.
Already, you're in the hangar as the first mail you've gotten in 3 weeks arrives, and Touchy, you hear someone yell, "Sergeant Ann Reggae!"
It's Riag, but yes?
You see this tired enlisted man hand you a white envelope. Here, Sergeant.
Thank you. Anne opens it and reads it.
It's
Basically a letter from
yeah.
from Lance saying, "You've been doing good as part of the team. I'm very proud of your performance, and you've developed great. Keep it."
Shit, can Anne recover mind health for that?
Get one more back.
And for the record, it has like a little doodle of a guy giving a thumbs up.
Chibi
That's
lands.
adorable.
Yeah,
Do I need to draw this now? I can and will do this.
Okay, if you wish, I will not stop you.
I won't stop you either.
Yeah, basically that's the vibe. What Mark posted, Darth Vader giving the thumbs up to the camera. That is essentially what is doodled.
And after that, you hear someone yell out, Lieutenant Hunt. From
Lance had been watching to see Anne's reaction to his letter and was very pleased. And he hears him, so he was like,
really
"Oh, okay."
positive.
He'll go get his then.
It's addressed from Lieutenant Commander Hunt.
He will open it up to.
And, just in the short of it, it's like, oh, Hunt's trying to explain, very poorly, by the way.
Oh, great. Thanks.
yeah. That she didn't realize you wanted something more. And, since you hadn't complained up to this point, she assumed this was fine. And going. And she'll try to give more detailed reports next time. And she specifically says reports.
Lands just takes a breath, folds the letter, tucks it away, keeps his grin on his.
Clyde, Connie, I'd like you to both to roll me keen awareness.
Perfect. Can I do my new type chicanery
No.
on top of it?
Crit fail.
Okay. Well, the
Crit
dice
fail?
have
2 6s.
You gotta be kidding me.
so I got another 3, so that's 7 degrees of success.
You
Five
notice
sticks,
lands. How would you describe the feeling, Perry?
It is the feeling of, oh, here we go again. All right, nothing changed. Resignation to circumstances is a good one. And I am inflicting lands with 3 mind damage.
Ouch.
Because Lance might be fine in combat, but a bad letter from his mom could give him 3 mind damage.
Yeah. Connie looks over to Lance and lifts up the welding mask. How you holding up, kid?
Why are you wearing that in the rest area?
Well, I'm going back to work immediately afterwards. I got to get this thing done and ready for our next sortie.
Oh, I'm fine, Lieutenant. Thank you for asking.
Lands.
He gets a little bit closer.
I'm not even gonna pretend to make you make a roll or anything. Connie, you can just tell he's fucking lying.
No, something's bugging you, kid. I'm your XO. You trust me, you can tell me.
Well, currently Clyde's my XO because you're down a mobile suit, but fair enough.
Yeah, how about that?
What's bugging you?
I'm beginning to wonder if my mother is as intelligent as I thought she was.
He sits down. How so? What do you mean by intelligence? Because intelligence can be measured in a vast variety of ways.
I'm not debating semantics on it.
Just generally smart, emotionally smart.
Sure, emotionally smart, I suppose.
Hmm. I'd probably agree with you on that. She's a new type, but she doesn't have the same aura as a traditional new type. Sort of like, you can probably feel it. There's a stark difference between her and, well, other new types, so to say. She just doesn't get people like most people do. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just some people can't read. Oh, hello?
Yes.
You're still here.
She's
sorry,
illiterate, is
Discord
what he's
fucked up for
saying.
a second.
Some people can't read.
She just can't. She just can't read emotions as well as other people can, even compared to normal people. And it is a fault, yes. But I mean a baseline, not just new types, just a baseline normal person.
Well, you just said she's not a normal new type and there's something wrong with her.
I didn't say there's something wrong with her.
You literally did. You said that there's something wrong in her aura and that she is off.
Okay, you got me there.
Lance is staring.
What I'm trying to say is she's doing her best. And it probably would help if you talk to her about what you expect, yes? Communication is as key as it is in combat when it comes to emotional connections between people. I can't word it for you, but it's my advice to you. Just send her a letter.
Well, thank you for the advice, Lieutenant Constantine. If there's nothing else, I'm going to go get some vodka ration.
We need to decrease the meter.
I didn't even have to do anything. I just let Connie do his thing.
Yeah,
Shut up.
yeah, we love Connie.
He's crying.
Listen,
He's
you
crying.
keep up.
Thing is,
You
like,
keep up the work.
somehow you give actually kind of solid advice, and the meter still goes down.
Because it's always how it's opened. Connie has this real bad problem of phrasing things in a negative right out the gate that immediately makes Lance go defensive. And he opened with, well, you know, she's. I agree with you. She's not that emotionally intelligent. She's also a pretty shit new type. You know, paraphrasing, obviously. There's something
Lance,
wrong with her as a new type, as Lance is the same type of new type.
yeah, Lance should talk to Anne about that, by the way.
Know where that would go. I have no need to play that out.
They can all be heterodox together.
Lance is now
Heterodox.
going to go get a drink.
Yeah,
So again,
They-
if it hadn't been for the beginning bit, that probably would have been very good, very good. But
Hey,
unfortunately, the beginning bit
Pancake.
happened.
Yes.
You want to know what you can do in this situation?
What?
Well, let's see. You got 7 narrative points. You can't just make that little conversation flub just, go away.
Yeah, you're also
No, you
forgetting.
can't.
I'm going to.
You're forgetting the other
I'm
parts
going
too
to
are
ask
also
Carrie if that's
inclusion in it.
possible.
I veto
I mean, it's
that.
possible, but there's also thanks, Zane. But my point is that there were a few different things in that conversation that were no-nos. So like even okay, yeah, getting rid of the big one in the beginning helps, but there's still the just write a letter again. Communication is just as important as it is in combat. Gotti, who was one step away from disobeying orders in combat again in the last sortie. There's a lot there, unfortunately. It is only a
God
negative
forbid,
one
can't a
though.
man be a hypocrite?
No, because Lance doesn't understand hypocrisy.
You see, Lance is young, and therefore he doesn't get it. But you, as an adult, are bathed in it constantly.
Yeah. So for the record, like old lands, that would have been like a -2, a -3 because of every point. New lands is just a flat -1 for all of it.
Progress.
Massive progress.
If
Can I restore myself for Tommy? Working on his mobile suit.
Yeah, regain D2. Is there any way you'd like to close out this conversation?
No, not really. Land said he's gonna go drink. Lord forbid a man stops another man from drinking.
Lance, you find Clyde and Anne in the mess hall drinking. Anne seems to be taking slower sips for the most part.
Lance goes to join them, gets a pouch of vodka.
Patch, you come down to sit at the
yes,
table, and you notice you're the only one not drinking.
Lance passes him a pouch of vodka.
and he takes it, and And he's like, thanks. I mostly here just to hang out with you guys, though.
Well, we're running low on water and we got to stay hydrated somehow.
Yeah, well, works for me. And he does indulge, but it's not like a drinking to cope thing. And he just kind of like leans on the table and he's like, remember how we all used to go drinking after missions? That
Yeah, I remember.
typically ended in everybody crying and, you know, various emotional breakdowns.
I don't know what you're talking
Everyone.
about. I never cried.
Everyone
Okay,
is doing some heavy lifting there.
maybe that was mostly just me. I don't know. I feel like we've come a long way from then, though.
Yeah, you hardly ever cry now.
Okay, the way to make this specifically about me, I was trying to talk about us all getting along well as a team, but
It's all right, Patch. My mom told me it's not right to cry in front of your subordinate.
Would anyone like to
And
say
just
something
absorbed
about
this
that?
I don't.
Oh, that sounds super normal.
Thanks, Ed.
Clyde, someone
Cam
who
is dead ass.
has a more emotionally mature outlook on life and is more stable than most of the people at this table. Would you like to say anything about the thing Lance just said?
I don't think that's the best advice personally, and you definitely cry among friends, and we're all friends here.
Just what you know, I haven't cried in years.
Well,
That's
you
not
can cry
I
if
exactly
you
don't
what
think
want
I
it.
to,
mean.
Ed.
I don't want to.
Understood. You don't have to, then.
Why'd I want to cry?
I don't know. I had a good cry recently.
Really?
Does help get the
It
emotions
felt
out.
nice.
I mean, there's certainly no harm in, you know, being the team leader who keeps a composed face in front of their subordinates, but I think there's also no harm in being emotionally vulnerable with the people you trust. I've never felt afraid to be vulnerable with any of you, so
I don't like being vulnerable. I like being strong.
You can
it
be
doesn't
strong and
make you any
vulnerable.
less strong.
And how can you be strong if you're not also vulnerable? Lance points out.
Because because you have no weaknesses.
If you have no weaknesses, you have nothing to compare strength to.
And only half gets it.
For example, look at me. Lance stands up. Everyone knows about my particular set of physical issues. Would you say that makes me weak?
No?
So why can't you be weak?
Because when I because I was weak when I was younger. And
So was I. I got nerve gassed. It was a horrible experience. Don't recommend it. Lance is staring at Anne, waiting for.
I will avoid it.
Good, but you don't avoid the point. You can be vulnerable. I'm vulnerable, but you just said that doesn't make me weak. So how would be you being vulnerable make you weak?
And contemplates this.
I mean, hell, we were both like the same age when the 1 year war happened, right?
Yeah.
So try to be a little more vulnerable with people that you trust. You don't have to do it with everyone. You don't have to do it with us if you don't trust us. But just try it at least once, all right?
Hey,
All right.
Lance, I'd like you to roll me charm, expression, or leadership.
I'm gonna do leadership easily on that one. That is like so much better.
Actually, thinking about it now, expression.
Okay, excellent. Well, by the grace of God, that is still one success.
Hey, Anne,
Yeah.
roll me tact expression with a +1.
Cool. That is +2 +1. That is okay. I got a threshold of 5, and that is a failure by 1.
Hey, Anne,
Yeah.
lay the cards on the table emotionally as best you can.
Keep in mind, Anne is also very emotionally constipated.
Like I said, as
All right,
God
best
has
as you
told
can.
you
Oh
that
my
you have.
God, Rage.
God has said you have taken a laxative emotionally, so let it flow.
Yeah,
That's
laxative.
You could just
Right.
as you know, my favorite hobby enthusiast and mentor once told me, just do it
Cool.
poorly.
Cool. Anne will tell these people a little bit about herself. Anne starts. Give me a little bit to think about what she says.
Would you prefer that to be like the opening of next session when we come back, so you have time to think about it?
Are we closing up now?
Not quite. I can switch to Connie real fast if you want some time. Just a little bit.
Yeah,
Because
give me
I
some
want this
time.
as off the cuff as possible.
Excellent, excellent. All right. What's
So,
Connie up to? What's he doing, Go Mine? I want to know. What's our favorite veteran doing?
Connie, roll me another tact and engineering.
Favorites in fucking quotations.
He is your favorite.
Hold up. All right. Oh. Alrighty. Gotta open back up the character sheet
Why would you close the character?
because my phone is dying while it is on the charger. All right. Tact engineering. That is 8. Not 58, 8. And that is a 4.
5 successes. You've gotten the
Mhm.
legs off of the lambda. As you know, you've cut together and dangled a bunch of Maraside legs and backpacks and the thrusters attached to like the chopped up bit half of a leg of a Maraside. You're doing a good Zeong impression with this, really. Or like if you
Man, this is
remember
one ugly
Unicorn,
piece of shit.
or if you remember Unicorn, imagine that Gigan with the wheel instead of the wheels, it has a giant fucking booster underneath it.
I hate that fucking thing. I hate that fucking thing so much.
Imagine that, but with like it's the calf and thighs. No, it's the thighs of a Maraside leg, and then it's just that.
Connie builds the fucking contraption.
As you know, what you're basically doing now is taking it on and off of the lambda to try to fit the parts right. Which is a very trial and
Connie's
error
gonna,
process.
yeah, Connie's gonna kick off of where he was working, and he's going to take his canteen off his hip, raise the welding mask, and take a sip and just say, "Man, this is like a piece of shit."
Lieutenant, don't call the lambda a piece of shit, Ed. Ed, especially
This is
considering
my
that.
piece of shit.
Well, it's the piece of shit you broke, so. You know, if you are so inclined about the aesthetics of the Gundam, please don't get it damaged next time.
I've had a pretty good track record up until this point. Everyone gets unlucky in combat eventually.
Well, I suppose you're luckier than most. You still have most of your limbs.
Hmm.
What? Lieutenant Mazer says.
Connie's going to look over, not say anything, and go back to work.
Mark, could you please say that?
Connie says he's had good luck with this as he's already lost a Gundam this game.
Yeah, rip that Mark too.
Hey, it was borrowed.
Stolen,
It was on
actually.
loan. He's stolen. What do you do with a stolen
Violence.
car? You crash it eventually.
Oh my god.
You know, with you making the Lambda repair, the screen cuts back to Anne at the table, having very loud thoughts. What are the loud
All
thoughts
right.
about?
Anne sighs and says, "You know I'm an orphan, right? I told you."
I remember. You're just like me in that sense.
Yeah. When I was leaving Kilimanjaro, it was because I flubbed a psychomu test. Every time I get in one of those, I don't know what happens. It was hard to keep my focus. Why do you think I left?
Knowing the Titans, they were probably planning on getting rid of you.
Yeah.
I just imagine there's an oppressive silence at the table.
Lance reaches over, puts a hand on her shoulder, and says, "Well, that may have been with them, but you're with us now. This is your team. We have your back, and we're not getting rid of you. We're not discarding you. Hell, I would happily die for you."
Same. We're never gonna
Anne
let anything come of
flinches
that.
at that.
Me too. I've got your back.
What I mean by that, Anne, isn't that I'm in a rush to do it, just that everyone here is in your corner. We want you to succeed. We want you to be. Lance is like very clearly like scanning through memory here, and he goes, "I want you to be the best you could be, regardless of if that's as a soldier or as a person or it's whatever you want to choose. Either way, whatever you do, whatever you pick, no one here is ditching you. Right, everyone?"
Right.
Right. You're stuck
And
with
hey,
us.
if you think about it, the unit's kind of like parents. I certainly stopped feeling like an orphan once I was in here. It was even before Hunt adopted me or took care of me. We've been nourished on the traditions of the Federation military and the milk. Well, I guess it was the history. I don't know. This metaphor is losing its meaning to me, but I think you get what I'm saying.
I mean, I've always kind of looked at you guys as a family.
A lot closer to me than my aunt.
I mean, you guys are all I have now. And I couldn't think of better people for that to be.
Anne, how does that make you feel?
Anne is glad to hear this, but it is also a complicated feeling.
How is it complicated?
It is not something she has experienced before. It takes some processing.
And as the conversation keeps moving on, is there anything particularly that Anne comes away from that conversation with?
She does have a couple more things to say, I think,
I'm just
but I'm
imagining
not sure how to phrase them.
just work through the thought. Remember, you got the one failure. If it's a little scuffed, that actually works to our favor.
Like, it's not just that. When I think of when I was younger, you already know I lost my parents because of the invasion. I want to be strong now because I was weak then. Now, I wasn't strong enough back then, but now we have Xeon coming back again, but this time I'm strong enough to kill all of them.
We're gonna give someone else a chance to say something because I don't think Lance's immediate response would be helpful.
How about you, Clyde?
Yeah, Clyde. Come on, bear the emotional weight of the team.
Unless Pancake,
Oh.
you'd like to spend a narrative point to be done with the night's work.
Hey,
Yes,
Connie.
do it. Have Connie fuck this up.
Yes.
No,
Connie
no.
came, yeah, Connie. Yes, Connie
I
came in
will
the
spend
room.
the
Yeah,
destiny donut.
You're spending a
yeah,
destiny
Connie
donut?
heard that.
Yes, I will. Okay, what was the last thing Connie heard?
No,
Okay,
you
Anne was
just
talking.
yeah, you just arrived.
Or what
Anne
is
was talking about how when she was a child, she lost her family because she was weak. But now she is a pilot and strong. And now that Xeon is coming back, this time she can kill them all instead of being picked on. And like she does stress kill them all.
it takes a strong person to fight back, and it takes an even stronger person to forgive.
I'm not forgiving
We're going to
them
be stuck in this endless Mobius loop until
until they're all dead.
enough enough people realize that. Well, guess what? We keep on killing and killing and killing. That leaves widows, orphans, and they want to kill. They want revenge. That's
They
why
didn't
we're
show
in
me
this
any.
situation.
They didn't show me any mercy, Lieutenant. But I'm not sure. If if a spaceman comes to me and asks for mercy, they didn't give me any mercy. I'm just
Did I give you?
I'm
Did I
just
not give you mercy? And I'm a spaceman. He puts emphasis on the phrase.
yeah, but we're on the same side. You're not a Zeke, Connie. You didn't.
My
Uh,
sister was
okay, is she still one?
technically yes. She's still working. She's still part of the Republic of Xeon Self Defense Force.
Well, that doesn't count. They're part of the Federation.
Unironically,
No,
Lance
technically,
saved this, I think. So he says, yeah, she agrees with Lance. That doesn't, yeah, like Lance said, that doesn't count. They're Federation now.
but they still bear the same name.
Yeah, only until like 10 more years, and then they're turning back into Munso. It's a transitional government.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Exactly. The Republic isn't going to last very long.
Or hey, after
And
Karaba's
then the
reforms
cycle's
get
going to
through.
begin again.
What? That's literally what we're fighting for, Constantine, is to stop that. Because once we win, Karaba's program is going to be put into effect.
Exactly. It's unfortunate that we have to
Exactly.
fight, but what I've learned is what I've learned is that they're the ones who are choosing to fight against us. And if we want to make the world a better place, if we want to fight for what we believe in, sometimes the people who want to stop that, they get in their way, and we can't let that happen. Sometimes there are
Of
bad
course.
people. Sometimes that means we have to kill them.
Exactly. I don't want to see. I don't want to see. eh, I don't want to see
Yes,
Axis
that doesn't mean
stroll
killing
back
all
in.
of them.
Like, I don't want to see Axis strolling back in like they own the place. I don't want to see. Hell, I don't want to see Zeke's making landfall on my planet again. The last time it happened, I turned in, and she cuts herself off.
What does she think, though?
She thinks, well, last time we let Zeke's. Well, that's why. She thinks, well, that's why I ended up like this.
Actually,
So she.
wait. You said end up like this. What do you mean by that?
Anne is a cyber new type because her parents died in the war. Anything she does to Xeon is Xeon's fault in her eyes. This is just, in her eyes, this is just the boomerang coming back. Yeah, next time, if she ever gets an Axis soldier asking for mercy, she's gonna say, "Should have thought of that before you killed my parents."
Alrighty.
And then the cycle will begin again and again and again. Connie just shrugs.
They started it.
I-
Don't drop colonies on my planet. I won't kill you.
And we need to be the ones to end it because they're obviously not going to.
If
And
I
we are
want
going
to
to
play
end
the
it.
blame game, this can go
We're going
back
to end
all
this.
the way to UC00. We
I believe
fight
in fire
to stop the cycle.
Exactly, but that's the thing. We fight. It'll be a hard war, and it'll be a brutal war, but at the end of it, we'll come out in a better
There are
place.
no easy wars, Patch. Every war
Okay,
is
I don't
hard.
think there is.
I'm going to roll composure plus tact, and the only thing I'm looking for here is if a critical fail happens, because Anne will say something absolutely awful.
Actually, I'm gonna spend one narrative point,
Oh God!
and
Great
if
Spirit
it's
has returned.
if it's at all a failure, please say what you're going to say.
It is a 6-5.
You have impulsive.
So this
Roll again.
it is not okay. Roll again. Let's see if this is a critical failure.
Gomine's having you even on a failure set.
It is the whole thing would only come out on a failure. Like the framing has changed, but Anne says something like what Anne says something like you want the end of the cycle? It ends when the problem is there's okay, after the 1-year war we still had Xeon running around and Stardust happened. And after that we still had Xeon running around. And now Axis, who were the Xeon left over after the 1-year war, and Stardust are here. The problem has always been that we have Xeon running around. How many of the remnants on Earth are going to try and join Axis? The more of
Maybe they're
them.
joining Axis because the dedicated special anti-Xeon Remnant task force, and he's going to glance over to Patch for just a second, was massacring the families that they brought up. You know, there's still Xeon remnants piloting submarines who just exist in those submarines, micro communities that roam Earth's oceans. They don't fight.
Why are they
They
still in
don't
the
do anything.
submarines? Why are they still in the submarines with guns and Zaku's then?
Because if they showed themselves, the Titans would kill them.
That doesn't
A
really explain why they
heavy-handed
took advantage
response
of
after
the
heavy-handed.
Constantine, there was an amnesty given to any Xeon forces that surrender after the 1 year. That doesn't account
They
for
had
the
a whole
3 year period where there were no Titans.
they had a whole 3 years to give up, and they chose to keep running. And they chose to keep running around fighting a war that was already over. It's their own fault,
Patch,
whatever happens.
Patch kind of twitches, like clenches his jaw a little bit. And besides, it's besides the point. The Titans have been dissolved. The point is to stop all of this nonsense so we can enact the reforms that Karaba is pushing for. And then he's just particularly frustrated with the reminder of how brutally the Titans were handling the Xeon remnants, but he just kind of sighs and he's like, exactly. And there was a whole 3 year period where they could have done something. They could have stood down. If they are challenging us, if they want to disrupt peace, we can't just tell them to go away to stop the cycle. If they
Exactly.
step into those
Delas
moments,
proved it
if
to
they
us.
put on that uniform, they know what they're signing up for. They know what they're doing. This late in the game, they know what staying on that side means. I don't see any reason why we should have to hold back.
Is anyone really checking to see if random people on the Earth are secretly the families of Xeon remnants?
Everyone
Is anybody
turns to
actually
Patch.
checking that?
I don't actually think the Titans did manhunter operations, so this is like
Yes, they did.
they just
Yeah.
killed people. There's a
Yeah,
very
it
big
was.
difference between manhunter operations and what the Titans were doing, which is
Yeah, what the
there's a
Titans were doing
Zaku's.
was just violence. Like total, the Manhunter operations would be way more precise than what the Titans were doing.
Now, what Anne was getting at was, if there's families of Xeon remnants run away and live in some village somewhere, is anyone actually checking that?
Yes, actually.
Well, who
Yes,
Constantine?
they
Titans
were.
are gone.
I'm talking the situation we have ended up in now. Yes, the Titans are gone. But my main point is heavy handed response after heavy handed response is just going to feed into the cycle. Killing everyone will solve nothing because there will be non combatants that will grow up who want revenge.
Connie, Patch just like kind of
And
slams a hand down on the table, and he's like, "What do you think will happen if the people who we're fighting right now make it to the colony laser? What do you think they're gonna do? Why do you think
I
we're trying to
didn't say
hold this
stop
situation?
fighting. I didn't say
okay,
What do
stop
you?
Gilman, you wanted Anne to say something awful? I was only sort of alluding to this, but and the reason I'm not actually saying this is because I can't figure out how to phrase it in a way that sounds like something she'd actually say. I'm trying to figure out how to drop Anne's response to what happens when the non-combatants grow up being they're not going to.
No, that's a good enough response.
If Anne says that,
Yeah.
Connie's just leaving. Connie's leaving the fucking conversation.
And do you say that?
Nah, I can't. I would have her say it, but I can't figure out a phrasing that feels compelling enough to earn the character beat.
Already.
How do I put it?
Yeah, but that is a
It's
good point. The Patch made. What if they do get to the colony laser again? When they had it, the Titans shot a colony with it, and when Axis had it, they tried to blow away Granada with it.
If they push through, they're just going to try to take another shot at Granada. I know you're saying that we can't just lay down and let them walk over us, but seriously, what is your plan? I mean, I am one to talk when it comes to trying to find nonviolent solutions to things. All I wanted to do was when I joined with you guys, I thought that maybe there was some way I could just if I could just talk to people, if I could just reach them, they would understand that what they were doing was wrong. But I don't think that's how this works. There are people who don't want to change. There are people who just want to hurt others. And you know what? If we just let them do that, all that's going to happen is innocent people, are just going to get hurt. So I think there has to be people like us, people who can stand up and push back. And yeah, it sucks and it hurts and people die, but sometimes we have to sacrifice lives in order to save them. And don't you dare imply that the things I'm prepared to do, the things I'm doing to make a better world, are anything like what was happening with the Titans, or anything like what they were having me do. I am not. I don't. Everything I do is to protect
That
people.
big breath, because we haven't heard from him in a while. Lance, Clyde, thoughts?
Lance and Clyde, I imagine at this point, have kind of drifted closer to each other around the table as they've been relegated to spectator mode. And like every few minutes, Lance is just kind of looking at Clyde like side looking him, like eyes looking over to him, looking back to the debate, looking back to Clyde.
Clyde's got like some silent misery on his face, looking back at this.
Yeah, I think that's it. I don't think they're interrupting the debate yet.
I know. It's just like when you sent me that message, I'm like, oh, I should probably like at least get the reactions for the recording.
Oh, yeah, I should clarify for the people listening at home or aren't in voice text. If Anne had actually raw crit failed, I was gonna have her suggest nerve gas as the answer to the problem.
I don't think that would end well for anybody involved at this table right now.
Simply
Yeah.
gas the
Yeah.
Titans. I'm.
Yeah, you can.
I'd be very interested what Lands of all people would have to say about that.
Yeah, I mean, Anne is truly the inheritor of Philippism.
WMD, and is that
You know, I'm right.
in the
Go mine is the worst
manifesto?
part. You're like,
Hmm?
that Anne is the inheritor of Philippism.
No, I heard my name.
Is that in the manifesto, actually, the part about the WMD warfare?
Yeah, I mean, in Philippe's opinion, you should never fight a war with one hand behind your back if the enemy is using both hands to punch you in the face.
Anne is going to say that exactly.
Oh,
You never
damn,
fight a
quoting Philippe
war.
at Connie's brutal. Like when you
never
That's
fight
good. That's real good.
You never
you
fight.
killed Philippe.
Yeah, and it's like you never fight a war with one hand tied behind your back when your enemy is using both to punch you. If they're using the colony laser to try and wipe us out, we're going to use it on them. Easy.
Whatever
If they
cards
want
they lay
to
down on the
drop,
table, fair
Hey.
game.
A
if
pancake.
they want to drop, hold on, let me get this out. If they want to drop, I've got something horrible that isn't nerve gas. If they want to drop colonies on us and gas our colonies, and kill our families, you know what we have? We have a large stockpile of nukes. What?
Hey.
I say we teach them how it feels like to get a WMD dropped on them.
Pancake. For the Philippe quote thrown at you, I'm going to ask you to take one mind damage.
Nope, back to 1.
All this time, Xeon still exists because we haven't been using both of our hands.
I don't think the nuclear option is necessarily what we should go for, but there's still a point in that. I mean,
Not on Earth,
like you said,
obviously.
there's no easy war, there's no clean war. The only thing we're doing by holding off, I guess, and trying to play nice is just drawing it out.
Axis is in space right now. The fallout won't be a problem. We can just nuke it. We can just
Okay,
attack now and nuke it.
he just like kind of is like trying to like put a hand on Anne's shoulders. Like I don't necessarily think that resulting to nuclear warfare is a good idea, but
Why not? They drop colonies on us at the drop of the hat. It's all banned by the Antarctic Treaty. But they get to break the treaty and we don't?
And nuking every single thing. You know how many orphans that would make? You know how many innocent children would suffer the same fate you did? Doesn't that make you think? Doesn't that make you hesitate?
Anne looks Connie dead in the eye and says, "The people who killed my parents didn't hesitate."
And that's,
I'm
I
not
think,
interested
where
in
I'm gonna
mercy.
You've
end.
spoken like a true titan. No, 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 no. I have a better line. I have a better line to end that off.
oh god,
And
why an
Connie
army
grabs the door
parades?
frame, and prepares to kick off. Spoken like a true titan, man. And then he kicks back off it down the hallway.